Yo. Let me make sure we live on YouTube.
Yo.
What's good, Tick?
What up?
Man, Kofi catching them paws.
Yeah.
It's been a year and a half since Blackout against Open FIFA. Now, with the benefit of hindsight, why do you think that Blackout wasn't successful?
He thought Jeremy was sweet.
Man, I told him don't talk trash. I was like, you're gonna end up like that man Hardhead was smooth last night.
Who won that?
Oh man. The first two games Smooth won. By a lot.
Damn. Hey man, Smooth the king alive, bro. I don't know if that's something to brag about, but
Live was lit, chill. But Hardhead was trying to use Memphis. I don't think he ever used Memphis like that. So he was like trying to prove a point like he could beat him with anybody. And he got bodied twice. He rage quit the last game. Yeah, he rage quit the last one.
Wait a minute, y'all talk. Okay, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know what y'all talking about, bro.
Why is this so? Why you don't want to talk about this? Because he used your team?
What you mean? Who? What? I don't know.
He embarrassed your team?
I don't know what y'all talking about. That's crazy. Let me make sure I got the right mic on. Let me see.
So Smooth. Hardhead used Memphis, and then you watched him. Is that what this is about?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Jack Move told him to give me this L in his honor.
Smooth, what you talking about? That sounds crazy.
How much you beat him by?
Combined between the two games, I think like 60.
Damn.
No, that sound wild.
60 burger.
Put my remote up.
Yeah, turn down that TV.
Well, I'm on your YouTube page. What the fuck is this shit? Let me find out.
Man, yo, I swear to God, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't want to interact with another
Black person. Whoa, chill, Smooth.
that has
Don't say
access to freaking social media, bro. Nah.
He was telling me to take your phone away.
Let me clear my background up.
And they really kicked me out. What the hell? Okay, there we go. We back.
What's up, Rand?
What's going on, man?
Been a while.
How's everybody doing?
Oh, I mean, Randy?
It's been a while, sir.
Yeah, you know what that means. This podcast is going to go left.
Yeah, shit, but I'm about to say shit about to go left.
Always with Rand. Well, so we don't got that much to talk about because this week was pretty dry. So we're gonna talk about whatever the viewers want, whatever the viewers ask us. We got questions and whatever comes up. So yeah, let's just do these intros real quick. Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 169. Make sure you hit the like button and to support Weapon Wheel. You support us on Patreon also. Links in the description for that. Super chat. We'll read out loud all the super chats. Hit the join button. We're on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, Spotify, and hit that notification bell. We appreciate y'all. So yeah, intros. Tick.
Hey, it's your boy Tick. What's good, everybody?
All right, Rand.
Yo, what's going on? It's Randall Thor 19. Thanks for having me again, BG.
All right, Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? Everybody, J Mega Games.
Smooth.
What's up? It's the Best by Kid Smooth.
Oh,
man.
What's up? How y'all doing?
You just gonna take on the heel image, huh?
What happened on Twitter?
Oh man.
What happened on Twitter, man?
Oh boy.
I
Smooth
really
talked.
don't know, honestly. Yeah.
Smooth speaks. You know what happened when Smooth speaks? Like bad things happen, bro.
Yo, shout out to Tick and Rand, by the way. I ain't speak to y'all in a while. Peace, y'all.
What's up, Jimmy?
What's up?
How you been, bro?
I'm living, man. Happy holidays to you guys, man.
Yeah, I hope
Thanks,
everyone
bro.
had a great Thanksgiving.
Good to hear that.
Jack.
You gotta have that. You gotta hit that man with a million when you talk, man. We gotta hear that.
Matter of fact, your name Jack Money Johnny.
Oh
Today.
man.
Oh no! Don't try to hide the.
I don't know
what
what
you
you're
man,
I don't know what
yo,
you're talking. I really don't know
I
what you're
heard,
talking.
bro.
Yo.
What you heard about? I don't know what you're
I
talking.
heard, bro.
Yo, we hear good things, B.
Listen, it's okay. We not in Memphis, okay? We ain't
Listen.
gonna run down on you or nothing. It's cool.
Word, man. I heard you
I
showed
don't know
them how
what
to
you
do this,
I'm
man.
just gonna say. Shout out to everybody that was in my last Twitch stream, man. Y'all showed a lot of love, man.
I
Appreciate
heard Jack slept on a few
Hey.
hundreds.
I don't know what happened, bro.
Oh, word.
Slept
So
on,
you
slept
can
on
get
top of the
$20.
money.
No, I don't know what they talking
Go ahead and
about.
sling that persona over
I
here,
don't-
my guy.
I don't know what they talking about.
It was looking like Black Youngster
Come
the
on,
other
Jack.
night.
They
Jack,
talking reckless.
Yo, Jack, come on, hit him with that love, man. You eat, everybody eat. Come on, B.
Right.
Listen. I don't know what they talking about.
Right?
Jack was walking around with the money scale in his bag the other day. Okay, just weighing the money at the bus stop.
Hey man, shout out to the viewers, man. Shout out to
Jack was in law. I saw that tweet. He said, "Yo, let's see who's thankful for Jack moved." Then the next tweet I seen was, "Yo,
You know what's crazy? But what I saw he got all that money. Then he was fine dining at some restaurant. I was like,
Hey, listen. We had to hit up the seafood buffet, you know.
I was like, this nigga told me he was like he wrote some comment about the lobster's a little dry. I was like, what?
Wow.
You had potato wedges the size of a
He fancy now. I was
hilarious."
Oh shit. Hey man.
like, damn, get a little money and change people.
That little venture was already planned before the whole, event of the stream.
It just got a little bit better. Yo, it went from
Hey,
steak
listen,
to lobster steak. I feel you.
I definitely appreciate it.
He said, "No more chicken and waffles, B."
Right. He could leave a tip that day. I hear that.
Listen, he got that money. He said, yo, everybody going to the Burberry store. We out.
Hey, man, listen.
Burberry for everybody.
It's all love, dog.
He's like, "Everybody eats, B."
I see you, bro.
So I ain't know about this, Jack.
Listen,
Yeah, man. That was funny. So yeah, even though we don't got no topics, is it bad that I feel somewhat good about the failure that is Fallout 76? Why do I feel good about this?
Everybody should. They try to kill a game themselves.
Because people actually opening their eyes now, dog. Like, years of broken games, and now people finally seeing it.
I don't know why I like Bethesda, but I don't know why I feel like they deserve this.
They definitely deserve it. Look at the product they put out.
Right.
That shit shouldn't be accepted by nobody.
But why did they do that? They thought it was okay to really put that game out like that. What made them think that was okay?
Because people always work. Them apologists, them Bethesda apologists, always just like, just wait, we'll mod it and fix it. Right.
That's true. That's true.
Their last game dropped to 1 or 0 frames per second, and people bought that one. So
but I thought they put it online just to purposely knock the mod and stuff out though. They're gonna only allow the mods that they want.
Oh, they wild.
Oh yeah, they was trying to do paid mods and shit.
No, not just that. If they don't like your mod, they'll just change the script hooks to make it not work.
No.
And they had the whole strategy, we ain't gonna announce none of our games until we at the very end. And they did that, and the game still wasn't ready. It was still at least needed 6 months to a year.
That joint needed 2 years.
Ain't that game already 60% off now?
Yep.
Yeah, they set it up.
Yeah, I sold my copy for $30, man, today.
Wow. Oh, you had it for Xbox?
Yeah, well, I bought it because I had bought the white Xbox bundle.
Oh, okay.
And the defenders of the game will just say it's Black Friday sales, but I'm looking and I'm like, I don't see Battlefield 5 on sale.
Right.
I don't see any of the games that came out last week besides Fallout on sale. That game's a disaster for Bethesda. Complete disaster.
And where do they go from here?
They better do something.
They had to expect this. They look like they single-handedly tried to do this to the game, though. I was like, they were tripping, man. From the gate, they were tripping.
That Wolfenstein DLC is still supposed to come out next year. I mean, that might rub the stink off.
But that's a published game, though. They didn't develop that.
Right.
Yeah.
And plus, this is a DLC.
So
Could it really combat a game flopping like that?
No. I mean, it might erase people's memory just for the moment if it's really good.
Yeah, that's true. It might help, but
They need to be worried about Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6.
Yep.
Because the engine is ancient, and they've already confirmed that they're going to use the engine for their 2 titles for next generation.
I know, right? I'm about to say next gen, too.
Exactly.
They've been using the same engine forever, and it's part of the reason why the game is the way it is. And it's you're going to use it for Starfield, your new IP? Man, I hope you know what you're doing.
So let's get this straight. 7th, 8th, and 9th gen. One engine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like they don't really care. Like they don't.
I mean, but the thing about old engines though, when engines get that old, you can modify them to run better. You know, like
with better hardware, right?
Yeah, like if you look at Arkham Knight or MKX, those are on Unreal Engine 3, 15-year-old engines at the time, and those games ran beautifully. They look beautiful. So why can they not refine this fucking engine after 20 some odd years? That don't even make sense.
Yeah, I mean, Call of Duty uses the Quake engine.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
And that game runs good.
Hey,
Ain't full of bugs and glitches.
Make that comeback, man. Make that comeback. We believe in you. We believe.
Fuck Bethesda.
Yeah, they don't got no good games that look like they're interesting to come out in the next couple of years either.
Yeah, I'm not interested in nothing besides that Wolfenstein DLC.
Yeah, they best games are the ones they publish, not the ones they develop.
Don't you find it interesting though that last year at this point in time they were heralded as the saviors of single player?
Yeah, they were.
Right?
Yeah.
And then a year later, they're like despised as much as EA.
Right. They come out with an only online game.
They definitely in that EA bracket right now. Like, yeah, they fell down there with EA. They definitely did. But by the way, I don't know if any of the viewers know about this channel. It's called I think it's Gamers with the A is a 4, and they pretty much they do documentaries on games. Like they right now, the latest one they did, they have the rise and fall of Dead Space. So
I watched their videos.
I watched that last night. It was really good.
Documentary, BG?
Yeah, you kind of
my bad. Documentary.
There you go.
Yeah, and yeah, it's actually Gamers with a V. The A is a V, and like yeah, they did the rise and fall of Dead Space, rise and fall of Skate, and they pretty much any game that was like successful and failed, they like cover the timeline of it, and yeah, like they even do like the history of some games. It's really interesting. Even games that like I never was interested in, like Skate, never played it, but like it's interesting to know. The whole thing that happened, the whole timeline of it. So y'all should check that out.
Yeah, I think they SOCOM video they did. It was interesting.
Rise and Fall of Xbox.
Really good.
Yeah, Skate was a good game. I actually liked that game a lot. I played that game a lot.
Rise and Fall of Resistance. They did the Rise and Fall of Resistance. I don't really think Resistance really fell.
I mean, you just don't see it no more though. Like,
yeah, it fell. I don't know if it fell. It fell off. Like
it would still be going if it didn't fail though.
Right.
Well, did Resistance ever rise though?
No,
that's another thing.
Let's not do this. We're not gonna do this.
Resistance is fucking trash, though.
Oh, here it comes.
We're not gonna do this. No, we're not gonna do this.
Tony Hawk was better than Skate. Just saying. I don't care.
So according to what because I don't, the only time I played a skating game is the demo that you had on the PS1 demos where it had Tony Hawk on there, but from the documentary they said Skate was better because the analog stick, that's how you did the tricks, and exactly how you would flip the skateboard, that's exactly how did the tricks. That's why they said it was better.
It was
Skate. Yeah, Skate was addictive, man. That was a very addictive game.
What I didn't like about Skate was that like grinding, like you had to turn your character a certain way to do a certain grind. I like Tony Hawk where I could just press an angle and press triangle or Y and do a grind and all that. Plus, I mean, could you skate on Skate right and make a wrecking ball roll down into a building?
Yeah, like Tony Hawk was more arcade.
Right. It was fun. It was way more fun in my opinion. I'm sorry.
Well,
Skate was arcadey.
Skate was more realistic though.
And you could get off your board and skate. They said
Skate was arcadey.
You did it on Tony Hawk.
Well, the later Tony Hawk.
On the Underground.
No, Tony Hawk did it first. Underground they allowed you to get off the skateboard.
Really? I thought they said Skate did it first.
Yeah, you could walk around and shit. I don't know which one came out first.
You could customize your board. You could put your own character, like a picture.
I
on your
remember
character.
when Skate came out, it kind of like pushed Tony Hawk to step up though.
It did, and that's what kind of made Tony Hawk fail. Because like, I ain't buy Tony Hawk for that realism. And when I got it, I was like, it's
people
still
don't like
a little
that
bit of
shit.
Tony Hawk, but it's too realistic. Like if I want to play that, I'll buy Skate.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me take some of these Q&A questions. Favorite indie game of the year? Anybody?
Ooh, favorite indie game of the year.
Right now, Celeste.
I haven't played Celeste. Off the top of my head, I gotta go Guacamelee 2. Off the top of my head, I gotta go check a list. Where the fuck my list at?
It's I don't think I really played any indie games this year. The only one that I could say it's about to come out, Mutant Year Zero. played that demo, loved it. So yeah,
That's an indie game.
well, so it's made by the Bearded Ladies Consulting. It's an indie developer. They got like a publisher, but it's really an indie.
Yeah, it's independently developed.
Yeah, it's really an indie game. So that might turn out to be my favorite.
I don't play no games, so I don't know about no indie games.
Overcooked 2 would definitely be up there. That game was fucking awesome.
Yo, he really like that Overcooked.
Yeah, Overcooked 2, that game fun as hell.
I also like Dead Cells a lot.
Oh, I got them. I still ain't played it. Damn.
So yeah, the favorite indie game question was by E-Rock. I'm reading the questions from Patreon first. Michael Hatcher, and tell us your Black Friday hauls. Anybody bought anything for Black Friday?
I bought PSN.
You didn't get no Hisense TV?
Oh yeah, I did. I take that back. I did buy PSN. I bought it before Black Friday though. I bought it here plus
$40, man.
Yeah, it was on sale.
Oh yeah, I bought 2 of those for 2 years. Yeah, because mine about to run out in December.
The only thing I picked up was Astrobot Rescue Mission for PSVR.
I just bought some 4K movies.
I got the white Xbox, the white Elite controller.
So, question, Smooth. Why did you need another Xbox?
How many Xboxes you got, Smooth?
2. I got 2.
Oh, you only got 2 right now?
What happened to the other ones? You had multiple before.
You had about 5 or 6 last time I talked.
When it first launched, I had like 3. The other one, I think I sold 1, and then I kept 2. And then I sold my standard black one like a while back, and I just kept the Project Scorpio one, and then I just added this white one.
You truly are the best spot.
Smooth. Let's talk. What's going on, buddy? Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing? Why is people buying multiple PlayStation 4s? Like what the fuck?
I didn't.
Xbox. Hey,
you didn't, but somebody did. Somebody.
I see you, Smooth.
Hey, man, they got problems too, man. Look, y'all gotta stop this.
Hey, we gotta get them numbers up, B.
That's what I feel like y'all doing.
No, I have a bad thing. Like, I mean, like I own the red. Nobody see this is the thing I don't understand. Nobody says that when I bought the Spider-Man PlayStation.
Like, I don't get that. I
didn't know you did it.
Listen, BG just was talking trash in the Discord about.
I just got on him for buying, PS4s with different colors. That's it.
The Jiggy PS4, dog. I love it.
Unbalanced duality. Have you guys ever had a game, console, or handheld stolen from you?
I had memory cards stolen from me, but not.
Am I not in jail right now? So, no, I never had that happen.
I had a PSP stolen from me. Somebody broke into my car and took it.
Not a whole console, but my uncles are trifling bastards, so they definitely stole a lot of my games growing up.
I had games stolen. That's it.
Yeah, games. Yeah.
I think. Let me see.
And my sister took my Nintendo and gave it to her boyfriend.
I feel like.
Oh, I would have been pissed.
Oh yeah, it was bad. It was real bad.
Yeah, we would have been throwing hands. Fuck that.
Yeah, it kind of went something like that.
I never had nothing stolen from me, but I always, what I remember? I always remember like dudes bringing Pokemon cards to school and getting them stolen. Oh,
I definitely got all my cards stolen before.
Woo. And I remember. Go ahead, Rand.
I was gonna say I had 6 Xbox 360s stolen by Red Ring of Death. If that counts.
I see what you did there. Okay.
Well, I had 2 of them stolen.
Damn, he had 6. You was playing, dog. Wow.
Yeah. I remember in like elementary and like I don't know in elementary I was probably like like 2nd grade and like the 2nd grade 5th graders to you were like to me they were giants. To me, like in my view they were giants.
Yeah, big kids.
Yeah, they would the 2nd graders they would bring their Pokemon cards and like the 5th graders would be like, oh word, you got that holographic Charizard? Let me see that. Thank you.
Yup.
Bruh, couldn't do nothing about it. Holographic Charizard, bro. You was ready to kill after that.
Definitely got my shit stolen. Fucking middle school.
My little niece hit a lick on me though. I remember that. 14 years old, bro. I did something to her, made her mad. She was like probably 5 or 6 years old. I caught her one time in the room around my PlayStation and caught her like red-handed, and she walked back out. Left the school, came back. Half of my PlayStation games was gone.
Oh.
Never got them joints back though. None of them.
I would have been pissed, bro.
Like half of them joints. I found like Siphon Filter and I think Tony Hawk in her closet, but I couldn't find the rest of them. Like she took like
so
my PlayStation.
She probably gave them shits away
just to spite me, dog. Because I made her mad.
Because he was just sitting in the
How old was she?
She was like I think 6 or 7 at the time. I was like 13.
So here's another question: you ever had like family member or friends save over your game?
Oh,
back when they was.
Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I never had that happen. I would have been pissed.
I just found out my little nephew saved over my San Andreas save. So, I was mad about that, but you know, so good. I want
back when there wasn't multiple slots.
Right.
Or somebody just come and start playing on your game.
My brother saved over. I was going to fight the ultimate weapon in Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
he saved over completely.
Ooh,
I was pissed. So we got into a fight, and then my parents took the PlayStation away and hid it for a week.
That was a fist fight? Damn.
Hold on, let me ask y'all something. So back in the day, y'all ever used to buy those little bootleg memory cards? They weren't like PlayStation or you know kind of memory card. They was just like some like generic brand.
And you know what happened?
No, I think nah.
They would erase on you.
They would. Yeah, I used to get like me and my homeboys used to have like SmackDown 2 creative characters that had them go at it, dog. Like my joint used to erase that memery like every other month.
Yep. After you had a fire character built. Yep.
I didn't know they did that. That's great.
Yeah. I had the same issue as him. You have a fire character come back, all of a sudden that joint blank.
That joint was corrupted. That was so salty, dog. I had, it was one of those. It was one of those memory cards that had like 200 or something like different save slots you could do. Yep. That sucker would wipe like every other month.
They used to be in them jiggy colorways and shit. I remember shit.
Nah, it had everything but the Sony logo on it. Like they made them official.
I seen like a yellow one. It had like a little button and shit. I'm like, I ain't buying this shit, bro.
Let me tell you one of the dumbest things.
None of them shits was reliable. None of them, not one.
Let me tell you one of the dumbest things I ever did as a gamer, and I think I might have told you before. So I was playing Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 1. I don't think they allowed you to save at any point. Tomb Raider 2, they started you allowed to say you can save any point. Doesn't matter. You're in the middle of anything. So snowmobile accidentally drove the snowmobile off a cliff. So I paused the game. Right as about to go off the cliff, pause the game. I'm like, maybe if I save right here,
you trying to get fly.
I can finesse it. I can finesse and make it off and like keep reloading and make it off of the snowmobile before it goes off the cliff. I had to restart the game because every time I couldn't get out of it. I was in an infinite dying.
It kept loading you back.
So why did you do that?
He thought it was
because I didn't want to die, so I saved it while going.
You should have took that death, dog.
So I kept on like, okay, maybe if I land this way, it was like 100-foot drop. I don't know. I'm like, okay, maybe if I land this way, she won't die. I had to restart the whole game, bro.
That happened to me. That happened to me on Half-Life 2. That's why I never beat it. Because it was in a little mission, the part where you get in like a jail cell, you got to set up like these little automatic guns to shoot all the enemies that come out. And like I played for like a good hour without hitting the save button. So as I realized, I was like, yo, I ain't saved for like an hour. I only had like 40 health, and like I just like I'm gonna save. Straight kept getting by. I ain't have enough health to survive it, and I just kept dying and dying left and right. And I was like, you know what, dog? I just gotta start back over. There's no way I can beat it.
That was incredibly dumb for me. RTN Savage asks, do you guys ever think you will quit gaming?
Probably.
No.
I did at one point, when I had my kids and shit, I did.
I might. Games getting too casual. So I might.
You don't even play games, so what's going on?
I play multiplayer games, and multiplayer games get casual.
Yeah, y'all have some kids. Y'all gonna take a little dip. Y'all gonna take a little dip, trust me.
Like every shooter feels the same. It's real casual. You got hit markers. You can spray and pray in half the games. Like it's getting way too casual. I'm getting bored of them. So I don't know.
Let me see. What I would stop gaming? If PlayStation went out of business, I might be done. Bro.
Wow.
Hey man, I need them good games, dog.
If gaming changed to something like strictly mobile, or if the games that were coming out were like free to play Fortnite clones, then probably because I have no interest in that. But if it just follows what it's always been, I'd probably keep on gaming until I just grew out of it, I guess. I don't know.
I play Counter-Strike, born gamer, but Rainbow Six Siege is definitely a casual game, so I won't even acknowledge you said that one.
They're gonna be mad you for saying that.
Hey, it's true. All I gotta say is play Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2, and then go play Siege and tell me which one harder to play. Upset.
Wiz could ask the most disappointing games this gen.
This gen.
Oh, let me go look at all this.
Jeez. I mean, I could point to one this year. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was pretty disappointing.
That was going to be mine.
Oh, that's a good answer.
No, it's not a good answer at all.
Come on.
Oh, speaking of that, Rise of the
It's
Tomb
not
Raider.
a good game.
Rise of the Tomb Raider, I'm putting it on that list.
I mean, I liked Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I just thought compared to the other two was a disappointment.
Absolutely. Does the fat Hawaiian man annoy you too?
Who?
Is he Hawaiian? I don't know. What is nigga with the tribal tattoos? Whatever he was.
Tito from Rocket Power.
Jonas. You talking about Jonas? You talking about Jonas? Yeah.
Jonas, yes. Whatever he was. Did you find him annoying?
Fuck Jonah.
No, not really. I just found the fact that they give you all this stealth combat stuff, but never let you actually use it in the game.
I said that in my
Pretty
review. It's like
disappointing.
no segments. Yeah.
Yeah. Mass Effect Andromeda was pretty disappointing.
Outlast 2, trash.
Tekken 7.
Outlast 2 was not bad, Jack. You tripping.
Bro, that game did not make a lick of fucking sense, bro.
It didn't.
Man, Tekken 7 was a letdown for me. I was waiting for that game. And remember I said stuff about games being casual? That's one of them games that went casual. Tekken 7.
Ooh, I'm trying to think what other games came out that was
Oh.
Oh no. I usually play that. Like I usually do research on games.
Oh
no.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Red Dead Redemption 2. Sorry, Chief.
Stop that.
Shut up. It was a good game, but it was still disappointing in a lot of ways.
You sound crazy as fuck, BG.
It was better than I thought it was gonna be. It was better than I thought.
Yeah, he right. Metal Gear Solid 5, definitely.
Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 5 was a big disappointment.
What about Mirror's Edge Catalyst?
No, yep, that's another one.
Like the first
definitely.
Tekken 7 is not casual.
We're good.
Listen, Red Dead 2 story was better than the actual game. Sorry.
Tekken 7 is not casual. They got armored moves now. What do you mean it's not casual? You press one button and do a super. So if you're about to get beaten, you just hit that one button, you automatically win that round or do mad damage. Like,
that's optional though. That's optional.
Yeah, but it's still
you
like
get penalized
you
for that. You get penalized if you do that. You do less damage.
Nah, not if you do it without it being a combo.
See, I agree with this one in chat. Melon Matt says Watch Dogs.
They even Watch Dogs wasn't really bad. It was just they downgrade the graphics and people just jump on that boat.
Wait, Watch Dogs 1 or 2? Because 2 was this
one.
Nah, 1 was fire. What y'all
how was it not a fire?
Ticket's trash. Yeah, you want to play me?
Yo, Watch Dogs 1 was fucking fire.
Stop.
Fire.
Stop.
I disagree, sir.
Aiden Pierce, fire.
Stop that.
Watch Dogs 2 is so much better than Watch Dogs 1. And
Mafia 3 was disappointing to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I tried because he was a black. I was like, nah, man.
It was a mission structure. It was a good game.
Watch Dogs 2 was 1 was fire. Yeah, 1 was fire. Aiden Pierce, man. Bring him back.
Ain't nobody checking for no Aiden Pierce.
Aiden Pierce was fire, dog. What?
That's the only game he ever gonna be in. Grand opening, grand close.
He had a little cameo on part 2.
I remember. Watch Dogs was good. It just ran like butt on the PC. That's my only issue with it. And they downgraded graphics. And when people found the graphics that they were lying about, they said it never existed.
I went ahead and you're right.
They broke it so you couldn't even use the mod. Right. Then
you had to download something to put it back. Yeah, you had to download a third-party app to put it back. So
that's why.
Sweet FX.
But other than that,
Watch Dogs with Sweet FX on PC, 4K 60. What? Oh man.
Well, what about the opposite to this question? What games exceeded your expectations?
The Witcher 3. All day.
Persona 5.
That's a good question.
The Witcher 3 all day because I wasn't expecting it.
I'd just say God of War.
Yeah.
2018.
Because we knew God of War was gonna be good. I didn't think it was gonna be that good.
I knew God of War was
gonna
be good.
I knew that was gonna be fire.
I thought it was gonna be good already.
I wasn't expecting much from Halo 5, but the multiplayer is outstanding. I was expecting just kind of something not very good, but I'll stand behind Halo 5 being one of the best multiplayers of this gen.
The Xbox game in there.
I go Ratchet and Clank because I had never played one before.
I agree with that.
I was apprehensive about it, but when I played it, I love the game. So.
What was the question about again?
Smooth, are you even here, bro? Like, what's going on?
Games that exceeded your
Black
expectations.
Twitter all day today. They won't shut the
Stop
fuck
arguing
up.
with the people on Twitter, man.
Yeah, you gotta mute your Twitter, man. Meet that folks, man. Just go ahead and meet that.
Hell.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I didn't have any expectations for that game. I ended up loving it.
I love that game. Oh yeah, I finally beat it. I finally beat it. Yeah,
How many hours? How many hours, Mo?
It took me personally. I think I finished with like 67, 68
Oh, that's
hours.
not bad. Damn, that's pretty good. Actually.
I'm never gonna play another Assassin's Creed game again.
There you go,
that.
Dude, Odyssey's
BG, come on, dog. You gotta give him a chance. Come on, dog.
Listen, games that exceed your expectations. I can't say much because it's still under embargo until tomorrow. Make sure you check out the video. Darksiders 3. Let me tell y'all, man.
We knew from your Twitter handle it was fire, though.
Listen, man, this Darksiders 3. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Making me want to cop, dog.
So you're saying, as someone who's loved Darksiders 1 and 2, that I should be on the lookout for this game?
Absolutely.
Tuesday.
I never played. I played one, like 2 hours of one. Never played two. Darksiders 3. So pretty much, this is not a spoiler. Pretty much the bosses are the 7 sins. The 7 deadly sins.
That's cool.
I got like 25 hours in the game already.
Damn.
I only got it like Thursday, and I'm up to like I'm up to the 7th sin. I beat six of them already, and I've been enjoying every part of it.
All right, because I loved 1 and 2, so that's
Like,
good to hear.
well, like if you liked God of War, what was the prequel, Ascension? If you liked Ascension, you'll like this. I mean, because that was we put that as the worst God of War, right?
Arguably. Yeah.
You comparing it to the worst God of War?
The story.
No, but I'm saying it's better than that, and it's comparable to God of War 1 and 2.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Wait.
It's comparable.
Wait, come on, man.
That's saying a lot.
These are big words you're talking right here, BG.
Well, I don't consider God of War 2 to be the best God of War. I don't.
God of War 2 is, oh man, that's wild. Why? What you saying? Okay.
Which one is your favorite then?
Me?
You gonna say 3?
This dude, Kofi still getting body by game?
Probably I'll say 3. But yeah, don't. All I'm saying is don't sleep on Darksiders 3. It's really good, man. I'll have some videos up on it tomorrow. That's when the embargo's up. Y'all probably see some reviews up tomorrow too. That's when all the embargoes go up. So check that out. All right, what else we got? Taiwo said, heard Soulja Boy dropping his own console with exclusive games. We all cop this? What are you gonna name it? The Draco?
I can't wait to play Lean Attic HD Collection. That's gonna be great.
Nah, but anytime it's something with him, it's some kind of lie. Like you gotta wait and see what they talking about.
Bro, who the fuck finna play a Soulja Boy console?
Yeah, that joint gonna be like some.
That joint gonna be ratchet as fuck. I'm with a pack of backwoods and shit. Like, I'm not what the fuck? I don't even listen to music. The wife
It's like those rap snacks.
Oh my god!
Everybody messing with that. Man.
That joint crazy.
Majin Mike said, do you think Fallout 76 still has the potential to have a great future if they keep fixing it with updates and improvements?
No, it's dead.
No, it's too late.
That's dead.
You got to make your first impression. It's pretty much your last impression, kind of. So no.
They could try to salvage it by turning it free to play, like Evolve.
Yeah.
The bad thing is they're gonna have to sit on this for a good year or two before they have anything going for them.
Yeah, they're gonna have to constantly keep updating it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Some games make a comeback like No Man's Sky and like Siege, but you gotta actually have the know-how and the effort and the want to. And I don't think Bethesda got none of those.
They got too comfortable, man.
Skyrim came out 7 years after its OG launch, and it still had the same day one fucking bugs. How is this? Like, come on, bro. Stop this, man. Can't come out get re-released from 2011 and they got the same issues. I don't understand people, bro.
But they got that cult following.
Yeah. Mr. Chief 257 on Twitter asks, what's your favorite first-person shooter series?
Halo.
Ooh,
no questions asked. Nothing else even comes close.
See, this is a first-person game, but I don't consider it a shooter. I would say BioShock, but that's not a first-person shooter, though.
If you had to rank it, 1 is Halo, 2 is Half-Life.
It's hard to say though. I'm gonna throw this casual word out all the time. All right, so it was good back in the day until it became casual.
You sure you're not just an old man and you hate everything?
I am an old man gamer.
Like
I literally am a grumpy old man gamer, dog. Like
they call me old because I don't like stuff, but you were really old and hate.
I am a grumpy old man gamer. I'm sorry. All right, so Call of Duty, the original, the PC only Call of Duty, not the console ones, the PC only one, was the best first-person shooter I ever played. Until 4, because 4 is garbage, and every single one after that. But yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and say the old Medal of Honor games.
Bruh, there's only been like 2 good Medal of Honor games.
3. I'll give you 3.
2.
3.
You mean the ones made by the Call of Duty guys before they went to go make Call of Duty?
Pretty much. Yeah,
right before they went to go make the best Call of Duty.
Allied Assault. What was it?
That was good.
Airborne Rising Sun. And the Rising Sun. Airborne was garbage. Don't even. It was the Rising Sun, and then like the initial one was
even the one on PS1 was pretty good.
And then if it ain't Call of Duty, I say Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Those are like my favorite.
I'll throw Battlefield in there in 2, along with
well, yeah, Battlefield 3 could be number 3. Ironically.
I'm gonna have to go left as usual. I don't know, one ain't gonna agree with this, but I'm gonna say it because it's what I like. I'm gonna have to go with the Left 4 Dead series.
Hey, I can feel you on that. I can give you that.
I was much younger. I spent way too many hours on that shit.
I did too. That's not left field. Good call.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you.
I really don't think Left 4 Dead was ever that good.
Fam, you didn't know what you was missing. You didn't know what you was missing.
Sorry, he an old man.
He didn't know what he was missing. You missed out. You missed out on some good shit.
As much as people would like a Left 4 Dead 3, I don't really think they would like it as much as they think they would in 2018.
Yeah, we still play it.
Yo, you know what? After playing the Walking Dead game, you might be right. I ain't gonna even lie to you because that's exactly what they tried to do.
Nah, we can't compare the two. Nah, it's different.
Nah, they really ripped off Left 4 Dead with that game hard body. Like it would be Left 4 Dead right now.
Now the game that's gonna be Left 4 Dead that's ripping it off pretty much is World War Z or whatever it's called.
Yep, that's
who.
But that game looks exactly like Overkill, Walking Dead. They look exactly like ripping off each other. I don't know. Like I said, if they innovate the game, then yeah, it could come out and be more. But they would have to do a lot of innovation to it. A lot.
That's why they haven't come up with another one.
Yeah, I know. Because I don't think they can, keep up to that standard. Because 1 and 2 were like DLC.
Yeah, definitely could have been DLC.
Yeah.
Most anticipated games for 2019.
Last was part 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Last
you should have though.
Maybe Days Gone. I don't know.
Are there rules for this PG? I would think a game has to be announced for 2019.
But listen, Jack is trying to believe Last of Us into 2019.
I'm just saying, but
I still believe, damn it.
Benji, you that man, and if y'all are older than 17 and y'all saying Kingdom Hearts, y'all should think about your lives. But yes. Hey, Resident Evil 2. I'm waiting for that. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's
the second. That's probably the secondary answer right there.
I mean, the first answer.
If Last of Us 2 was next year, I would say for sure Last of Us 2. But who knows if it is?
I hope. Rand.
Wait, you said Resident Evil?
Yeah, you're Resident Evil 2.
Wow, y'all looking forward to that remake?
That should look fire. What you talking about?
Yeah, fire, but we already know what we getting with that.
Nah, it's different.
Don't even play games. I got streams of me playing games, dumbass. What you mean? But
So
anyway,
because Last of Us 2 is not officially announced yet, I gotta pick a game that is. I'm gonna go with Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Okay.
Low-key a good pick too, though. I fucks with Ori.
No, that's that indie stuff. I know y'all like that. But
Hey, Ori's fire. You tripping?
I'll say Resident Evil 2. Definitely, that's number 1. I don't know. Days Gone to Last of Us though. Like I'm trying to decide. Like Days Gone is more open world though. It's
Hold
like
on.
a little bit more fun.
You really trying to consider if you more hyped for the Last of Us Part 2 or Days Gone?
That's what I said when he said that. I'm like, yo,
The Last of Us is hold on. Look at it. I like games with more depth though. Like The Last of Us is kind of corridors.
But
kind of.
But this is the thing
of a game compared to Days Gone, where it's a little.
But Days Gone gonna be some goofy shit compared to the last one.
They got time to fix it. You don't know. You ain't played it.
No, I'm talking about it's arcadey gameplay. We know this. You're gonna have a gun with 600 bullets in the clip. This is arcadey shit. We talking.
Showed you it's gonna be on some silly shit.
Look at the mobs of monsters that come at you though.
Because even in the video, he was like, "Be quiet, they're gonna hear us." And then he shot the dude with the shotgun, and they didn't hear us. I'm like, "Come on."
Wait a minute, I'll never see The Last of Us trash. That game was great. I'll
Listen,
never say that.
I'm looking forward to Days Gone, but if we comparing them, that's not fair, dog.
Hey,
I agree. Don't compare Days on the Last of Us. I agree with that.
It's Days Gone losing every time and twice on Sunday.
They trying to keep it up to
say that. You don't know that joint might be a masterpiece, my guy.
He's not gonna be able to compare.
Yo, chick, what's this pony business right here?
Stop
Yo, chick, hold on. Let me investigate something here. Yo, what's this pony business right now?
What do you mean? They both Sony games.
Yeah, but what's going on? Why are you so excited for a PlayStation?
Hey, bro, I had a PlayStation since 1995, man.
I know, man, but no, hold on. You're not supposed to sound that excited. You a PC dude.
Hey, man, I respect when a good game come out, my guy.
All right. I respect it, but I'm saying a little too much excitement for a PlayStation game. That's all I'm saying. And I'm watching. I'm peeping.
But
I don't even lie. I don't even think I hear him get excited for a PC game. That's why I said
they don't have no exclusives. Why would
He said they don't have no exclusives.
They don't.
I wish Ball was here. He started naming a bunch of shit.
I mean, look. All right, let's say AAA exclusives. There you go. They don't have no AAA exclusives.
Yeah, I just want to disrespect the most anticipated game of 2019 like that.
Go ahead. Tell him.
Crackdown 3. Come on, dog.
Yeah, boy.
Why you didn't say this? What's going on?
I didn't say my.
What's happening?
It's actually it would be more of Gears 5 than Crackdown 3, but I do got some hype for Crackdown 3.
Oh yeah, this is the same year.
Gears coming out next year?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the same year. Hell yeah.
Okay. Didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they got 3 Gears coming out. Y'all know that.
Oh, wait a minute, they got Gears. Damn, Xbox. Damn, is this the year of the Scorpio Smooth?
Yo, you got jokes, B.
Best lineup in Xbox.
Yeah, this sounds like the best lineup in history. What's going on?
Oh, man.
Ori? Hey, man, that's a W.
Ori, there's supposed to be the Battletoads game if they ever talk about it again, but
Hey,
Rand got the inside. He knows what's going on. Everything that's going on in the inside.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything about Battle.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, speaking of Rand, bro, we was doing a live reaction to XO18. This dude, Rand, came in before the show came on and told us everything that was going to happen. Man, what's going on?
Hey, man, they're just trying to set expectations. You know what I'm saying?
No, you had the inside scoop, though.
Yeah, I knew everything that was happening.
Yeah, you really knew everything that was going on. That shit was crazy.
All right. What else we got? Let me see. Take some questions from Twitter real quick.
Yo said the medieval joint look better than Crackdown. I'm done.
Stop that. I can't even agree with that.
Jack, since you're in tune with PlayStation, I gotta ask. We got Days Gone next year. And then three big Sony exclusives: Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, and Death Stranding. I would imagine one of those is coming out next year, and the other two are 2020. Which one is coming out next year?
Oh my god! See, that's what I'm really, bro. You don't know how much this is concerning to me. Like, cause the way I agree with that, I'm thinking 2 of them games are 2020 games. I'm hoping all 3 of them aren't. I wouldn't be surprised if they. Well, I would be upset if they was, but my heart wants fucking Last of Us Part 2. But I'm hearing rumors that they finna get a release date to fucking Death Stranding at the Game Awards. So. Yeah. It seemed like that game might be damn near done. So I don't know, bro.
So Death Stranding September 2019, and then Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us is 2020. PS5, PS4 games.
Yeah, then they that's rumors too. They're gonna be cross-gen titles.
Yeah, I give Jack a headache every time y'all say Last of Us 2020.
Bro, if I see 2020, I'm so fucking upset, bro. That's a whole fucking year we gotta wait. Jesus. That bitch might be, bro. This is like if Last was coming out 2020, this shit might be like 2 years away. It's probably gonna come out the end of 2019. I can't do this.
Yep. Okay. Melodic Punk asked, "What are your hobbies outside of gaming?" Eating for Jack, right?
Whoa, how you just gonna attack my? Bitch, you just gonna attack me like that?
I'm just saying, you be eating all the jiggy food. Go ahead.
Okay. I do enjoy occasional jiggy food. You right. What else I like doing? I like sleeping. I like minding my own goddamn business. I like chasing the bag. What else I like doing? Like listening to music, watching sports. That's probably my second main thing I like to do is watch sports. Yeah.
The Titans. Your team won today?
No, they playing tomorrow Monday Night Football.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hopefully they don't make a goddamn fool of themselves because the Texans on the 7-game winning streak. I don't know, man.
Let me see what I like doing. Contrary to popular belief, No, I do not be making hamburger helper when and all that stuff. I don't be doing that. I don't be eating takeout food every day, contrary to popular belief. Let me listen,
You don't
man.
do shit, BG.
I watch net. Listen, I go to work. I come home. I play some video games. I watch Netflix. And I spend time with my wife. I have a very simple life, and go to the movies sometimes. I keep it very simple. Keep it real simple.
I like making YouTube videos. I actually enjoy making YouTube videos. And yeah, they're about gaming, so I don't know if that kind of fits into the same thing. But I'm kind of like you, BG. I have a very simple kind of thing. Go out, do some work, go to school, make some videos, play video games, rinse, repeat. Maybe I read a book. I enjoy reading.
Books.
I don't know. It's just I like reading. I like reading kids' tweets on Twitter because it gets everybody all the time.
Yo, so let me tell you why I ain't shit. Okay, so I mean, I think Smooth already knows who I do this, and I make it very clear I do this. So when Kid Smooth tweets out something, I send it to like somebody I know will like stir the shit up even more, like blow it up, like I be really like, no, not you. You ain't the right one for this Kid Smooth tweet. Nah, not you. Nah, not you. I be like real strategic with who I send Kid Smooth's tweets to create this firestorm. That's one of my hobbies.
I fucks with that.
That's one of my hobbies.
Oh, that's messed up.
That's fire.
Oh wow,
that's messed up.
He just came with a mic. Oh wow.
I'm honest about it though. Everybody,
at least he's honest. And you be sitting there wondering what's going on.
I mean, I like to play NBA Live. I like to.
I'm so nervous.
That's the game.
He came back with a list.
I like to tweet. I like to express my mind. I feel like the more time that goes by, the less and less you're going to be able to do that because anything is offensive these days. Can I tell you guys something?
Wow, he got a confession coming.
You know what I learned today about our fellow brothers and sisters?
What you learn?
Rand, this doesn't concern you, but like, don't know if it's not bad. When I said brothers and sisters,
You're getting cautious. Okay.
So you don't mean Xbox brothers?
No. Yeah, no, Xbox brothers and sisters. Like, this is like beyond. Like, I realized today that like there was something that really touched me over the past couple of days. That what like I felt Black people were doing, specifically Black women, right? I learned today that Black women, right? Or let me be specific.
Be careful how you word that. Be careful how you word that.
You got to be very, very, very specific nowadays. Like I have to be specific. Only when we're talking about Blacks and stuff like that. We got to be very specific. And you can generalize everything else but Blacks. Okay, so
it's about to be a clip.
I learned today that some Black people care more about being identified with having that attitude than they do of having their own like brothers and sisters being influenced to change their skin color. I noticed it all my replies, right? Because the thing is, I had a series of tweets. I had a series of tweets just going at the stupid bleaching skin bullshit, right? And I'm gonna just clear this up for everybody to say. The reason why I came out like saying like, oh, like, you know, Black women, if the reason why, you know, Black men, when they say they don't want Black women, it's not the skin color, it's the attitude. Like, you know what I mean? And the only reason why that came about is because I'm coming up with things in my head of saying like, what would make a black woman or a Black man like use like skin creams and shit like that to like appear lighter, to appear like you know, like a red bone or some shit like that. I'm like, what is this obsession with becoming like lighter, right? So I'm like, what's going on? And I was like, you know what? And I recall being that person like, oh, I don't like black girls. I don't like Black. I remember saying that, but I remember discussing amongst my friends. It was never because these girls or these women or these ladies were Black. It was because, it was the attitude problem. The attitude we couldn't handle. So I made the tweet like, you know what I mean? Yo, don't change the color of your skin. That's not it. That is not it. Change your attitude. And people literally ignored my rant about changing your skin color because they were so obsessed with, oh, he's feeding this white supremacist stereotype. Not all black people have attitudes. You coon, you racist, da 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 da. They all, and it's like I'm looking through all my replies. Like, is anybody going to reply to the changing of skin? Do anybody? And the ones that did do it, they said black men made them do it. I'm like, what? It's black man's fault for like, okay. So, but nobody never wanted to take responsibility of that or address that. Like, yo, this is wrong. This could be something that could negatively impact our community.
That's an argument, though.
It's true, though. I mean, I know a lot of black guys that only date white women.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's stupid too. You know what's crazy? I had a series of tweets that I was going to rant out, but that one just took off too quick. I didn't even get the tweet about the shit that I was gonna say about like you know, because you got this whole like people like when black women get with white guys, they treat it like a fucking like they won a fucking NBA championship or something like that. It's like they put it in like magazines. No one every time like let another celebrity right get like married or have a baby by a white guy. It's like presented as wow, this person done it. I'm like done what? Like I just had 2 kids. What the fuck? Like you know what I mean? It's like why is it like it's presented as if you've done something. You've done something monumental, and you should feel special about this. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get the same. You're not gonna get that same like dedication or that same reaction if you would have done it with like a black guy and you know and got married to a black guy or something like that. It's like it's all this shit that I would talk about, but I couldn't comment on because everybody was so focus on me pointing out that because I said, and I ain't like I said, come and said, oh, black chicks got attitudes, I can't stand them. That's how people are reacting. That was not what I said.
You should have said that when you tweeted as a series of tweets. Like you gotta warn people.
But the thing I did send is that all these tweets came out within this like 5 minutes of each other.
No, so people was on that first one. People was still retweeting.
That wasn't even the first one. That was actually like the second or the third one. That's the crazy thing. It wasn't even my first tweet. That was like my second or third tweet about the situation I was talking about. You know what I mean? So it's
well, brother, smooth.
But he did have a point because nobody talked about the bleaching shit.
Yeah, nobody addressed that.
You do.
Nobody addressed that. I'm like, yo, how's it everybody addressing the first 2 sentences? But
maybe you should have separated the tweets or something like that.
Yeah, I think he might have. Something like that.
But the thing is, the tweets that I had that were purely focused on that. Oh, it ain't reached nobody. Nobody was checking for it. Nobody was liking it. Oh, was it too uplifting?
You know what? You should have capitalized the keyword, right? So capitalize the coloring part and don't capitalize the attitude part. You see what I'm saying?
No, you can't talk about my black queens like that, bro.
Yeah, you gotta draw the eyes.
Oh no, that's one thing we can generalize. We can generalize that all black women are black Nubian queens, right?
Yeah,
that's all we got to do, right?
Hey, Smooth, I don't know what you're talking about. All black women are queens, dog. Sorry.
Exactly.
No. My black woman's a queen. She's a queen of my household, but I'm not going to every black woman on the street that's saying she's a queen. Not every woman is responsible for me to recognize as a queen.
I say that because that is a demographic I refuse to go to war with. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. But the thing is,
you ain't winning. You're not winning.
No, you're not winning. Not like these fake ass white knighting ass dudes on Twitter trying to come out acting like they're gonna get some pussy by coming at me. Like
Rand, as our white friend, you stay far away from anything Smooth has to say about this. Okay?
I have my mic muted. I'm not touching this conversation.
You stay far away.
There you go.
Fall back.
Yo, we gonna let you know when to unmute, fam. We gonna let you know when to unmute, fam.
So Smooth, that's what you like doing when you're not playing video games?
What? Tweeting?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't mean for like some of these just to blow up, but I don't know what they did there. They literally somebody was on a mission to get this tweet sent to like Black Twitter, and you know what? Black Twitter and Black people using Twitter should be ashamed that a Black Twitter exists. That means we're not good enough for fucking Twitter, and the fact that you promote the idea of Black Twitter, that is
I can't co-sign this.
Yo, somebody gonna clip that and make that a video.
This ain't it.
Make a video of this.
This horrible. You know what's crazy? I get accused for being a coon, but people be doing the most cooniness like shit, and it's like I'm the coon for not agreeing. But like, if you sit back and think about it, right? The fact that a section of Twitter is considered Black Twitter. Like,
oh no,
yo, Smooth right now.
I don't co-sign this.
Smooth, we got Black History Month though. What you saying? We not
the Black that shit. Black History Month comes and go, and like that's the short. You know that's the shortest month. And every 10 years we get an extra day. Like what the
Smooth Republican.
Smooth, you fake woke right now. Okay, listen, Black Twitter is really like an ideology of like thinking. Really, it's just
That's
like
what black
it's
excellence
cultural.
go to
It's just
school.
yeah,
cultural.
it's just a cultural thing
It's a cultural
of like
thing, that's all.
of how black people interact on Twitter.
You
That's
see
all
some
it
woke
is.
shit over there. You see niggas getting roasted over there. You see good cooking.
Yeah,
shit.
It's just a
like,
lot
it's
of it's just black culture.
It's beautiful.
Black Twitter is like you going to like a place, like a physical place, like if it was real life, where people act of your culture. That's all it is.
I love black people. I love my black woman. But when I think of black Twitter, I think of big foreheads and tiny ponytails.
Okay, we can't.
That comment?
We can't. Okay,
Who you been hanging with, Smooth? Who you been? I would
do.
I would expect this.
I've been getting attacked for like 16
hours. Big
straight.
foreheads and little ponytails.
What, bro? It ain't about to stop now, nigga. You just made it worse.
Oh, yo, that comment right there, dog.
Oh my god. They gonna say you a self-hating. Listen, man.
I'm not self. Why would I hate myself? Like if you that's the one thing I hate. Like when you have something to say about someone else, everybody thinks it's like it's a representative of how you feel about yourself. I don't feel that way.
Little ponytails.
Let's move on. Rand, you stay safe. Rand, stay far away from this man's tweets.
Wait a minute, so what else y'all like to do when y'all not
Oh, I ain't talking about me.
What's everybody else's hobbies? Let's move on from Smooth.
So what I like to do if I ain't playing games is sleep. Unfortunately, I work a lot. I used to like uploading to YouTube, but I work too much to do that nowadays. I also got into photography, so I do photography now. And then go to the gym. That's typically.
You do photography from that camera you stole from your job, or?
Yes, I absolutely stole it from my job.
Okay.
And it takes nice pictures. I haven't, that's a great stolen hot camera. I like it.
Okay.
But yeah, I do that.
Yeah, I need a new camera too, man.
Oh, you want me to steal it?
I do the same thing. I do videography, I do graphic design, and I like to fly drones.
Hey,
that's it.
I mean, y'all take pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ever took a picture like a big forehead or a little ponytail?
Yeah, I want to see what they're gonna do with that. I really want to see what they're gonna do with that. I really want to see.
Oh boy.
God damn.
That's gonna go somewhere.
All right, let's see what else. What announcements do we expect to see at the Game Awards? Nick, Nick, his name is Nick, a white brownie on Twitter asked that.
Excuse me?
His name is his @ is a white brownie. Whatever.
All right, you got it. Announcements?
Yeah, at Game Awards.
There has to be something Death Stranding related. There always is, right?
Yeah, Death Stranding.
Because what's his Kojima? What's his name? Yeah, Jeff Keighley. You know what's up.
Jeff Keighley want to suck Kojima dick. We already know what's going on.
I ain't say all that, Jack, but he
definitely want to top that man off gargle balls, the whole night. We know that.
They're gonna announce the winner of Arcade. So like Below and Ashen will get release dates coming out soon.
Ashen in December, right?
Yeah, the Ashen in December. I mean, there's still rumors that Rocksteady's going to reveal their game before E3. They could do it at the Game Awards, which, by the way, I've heard it's not Batman, it's not Superman, and
is it a superhero?
It's not Justice League. It's a superhero game.
Yeah,
it's not those.
Interesting.
I'm hearing Metroid rumors. Some type of.
I hope it's not what I heard, Rand, because you said that now. I'm thinking, I hope it's not the one I heard. I really hope.
What was the one the guy in the water?
Aquaman?
No.
Bro, if they make an Aquaman, ain't nobody trying to play that bullshit.
What if it's a beast, though? What if it's
I did hear a DC character, and I hope it's not.
Nah, I hate underwater levels, so I'm not trying to play a whole game.
I've been fishing and reading it. I'm tired of that. I ain't trying to talk to no fish.
Yeah, Rand quiet, so he know what it is. All right.
Oh, speaking of that.
Is it Flash?
Nah.
Kind of weak, too.
No.
When is Metro supposed to come out next year?
Which Metro 2033?
No, the new Metro, the one that they
comes out in March or February.
Oh, I should have put that as my anticipated game for 2019.
Ew, Metro? Oh, nah.
Y'all like the Metro series?
I thought
like it. Metro's cool. I beat both of them.
Terrible game.
No, it's not. Stop.
I don't like that game. I played the first.
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna explain this to you because I was telling people this about The Last of Us, who say it's whack in 2013.
What?
2018. Nah. Metro is a game you got to play when it came out. Like, you can't go right now and play it and think it's hot. It's too dated.
What? No, you can get on Metro 2020, whatever it is.
Let somebody
right now, that joint still looks ridiculously good.
That game was trash.
Do I know
the story?
Yeah,
it's stupid too. Very stupid story.
But sorry. But no,
I mean it's not stupid. The story's stupid.
It's kind. I mean,
it's stupid though.
I got to the part where the gas was feeling like the little tunnel. I turned this shit off.
I feel like the dark was black people. That's why I said it was racist, because you notice like you don't see no black people at all in that game, except for the
in
dark.
Russia, right?
Yeah, they're in Russia.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I
don't even want to go and say it, but yeah, he pretty much hit the nail on the head about it.
What do you need, yo?
That game's whack, dog.
Oh,
damn.
all right, son.
Pig serving fingers on the podcast?
You got
out the window.
Just knocked on your window. Oh man, this is crazy.
I don't think the game is bad. I think it's a better story than a better, first person.
But BG, let me ask you a question just to make my point. When did you play it? When it came out, right?
Yeah, exactly. When it came out.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you play it now, like years later, it don't hold up well.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. That
I'm trying to tell you, it didn't hold up well.
Hey, man, I just got on it like 5 months ago. It was lit.
Dude, that's the same time, and I was like, this shit is dookie. I don't know what they was talking about.
That game is great.
Shit was super dookie.
You know what? You can have your opinion. I don't agree with it.
4K 60,
but I do respect your opinion, sir.
4K 60 on PC, dookie.
I don't agree with your opinion, but I respect it, sir.
I feel you. I'm just saying. PC ain't
you're incredibly wrong, but
I'll be incredibly wrong, man. Yeah, Metroid ain't hold up to me, man.
Oh my god.
All right, let's see. If the PS5 has the same specs as the Xbox One X, is that an L?
No,
it's not. It's definitely not. I think it might be close to it though.
I think it's going to be very close. I think the only thing it's just going to have a better
bigger CPU and a little bit more RAM. Yeah.
I wouldn't strive to be like the Xbox. You should try to be better.
No. If they saying the PS5 had the same specs as the X or the next Xbox,
the X.
No, the X. The X.
Oh fuck no! Yeah, that's an L. What the hell?
I wouldn't have a problem with that. I'm gonna be real with you. I wouldn't have a problem with that.
I would. Bro, the X came out like what 2 years ago almost, but it's gonna be over 2 years by the time the next PS. No,
but here's why I don't really care, because we've seen what these PlayStation devs do with just a base PlayStation. So imagine what.
I mean, that's true, but the X is not that much stronger. The X is not that much stronger than the PS4 Pro though.
Yeah, it is. Stop lying.
It's strong enough.
Yeah, that's definitely not true. That's definitely not true.
Strong enough.
It got that weak ass. What it got? The CPU weak as fucking?
Yeah, the CPU.
It's still better than the Pro CPU.
Oh, that's cool, but it ain't that, bro. Come on, man. We're not gonna get into this. But
I don't think it's gonna be that major of a jump next gen. I think they both have improved. Like the biggest jump is gonna be the CPUs, and they're gonna like. I think the GPU. I feel like the GPU don't need that much of a change. If we're going from like the mid-gen consoles, I don't think the GPUs need that much of a change.
Instead of 4K 30 medium settings, it's gonna be 4K 30 high settings.
Listen,
what's gonna be?
I'm gonna tell you this: the Xbox is gonna be 60.
Nah, G.
Yeah, G. And the Xbox is 60. B.
It's gonna be 60 and up. Dynamic resolution.
60 and up. Nah, B. Well, games. Well, it's actually in the best interest of the developer for scaling opportunities to make have the games dynamic so it can run across multiple platforms.
Yeah, damn.
So I'm just saying. I mean, that's not a lie. It's not a lie. I'm just saying, B. I think
if it's 4K 60, dog, it's definitely.
I'm not saying guaranteeing 4K 60, but 60 frames and up will be the thing, because
you're gonna see it a lot more.
I pay attention to what Microsoft did right with the Xbox. With the Xbox, when they like, why did it make it matter that the Xbox to support our current Xbox to support TVs with higher what you call it? The higher hertz.
Frame rates.
Yeah. So think about they do that now. We ain't going to see nothing to take advantage of this that does it. But when you think about it, when the next generation consoles come out, there's going to be TVs. There's TVs available. At 60 hertz and up, right? I got a feeling, and then these Xboxes are very, very monitor friendly. Like Xbox know what they doing, so I expect nothing less than 60 frames per second. Now, if I take that L, I'm gonna take the L. But like 60 frames per second is happening with the next Xbox. I don't know about PlayStation.
I think they future-proofed it because they want people to still be using it because they don't want to leave nobody behind. I think that's why they did that.
I want the next place. I want the PS5 to be, just as strong as the Xbox One X, not too much stronger than it, because then I know it'll be $400 and Smooth will have to buy me the damn PS5. I hope I'm gonna win that.
Hold on, BG. Just for the sake of a free one, you want it to be underpowered?
Listen, see, here's the thing. Xbox One X is fine. Type of power is fine for me because that means it could do 1440p. I'm good with 1440. I don't care about this whole 4K thing. Can it do 1440p? I think we good.
1440p. AK getting ready to drop, man. You gotta come on.
Care about that, Chief.
You gotta come on, dog.
But they're not gonna be utilizing the 1440p.
You're gonna be like Bond out here, man. You're gonna be like Bond out here, so.
I play 1440p 100 FPS already, so
yeah, 1440. Listen, the Pro can go for like 1440p, even 18, up to 1800 in some games. So and those games look good. I'm good with that. Graphics. You can checkerboard the rest of that bad boy. You can checkerboard the rest of that. I'm fine with that.
Oh, they do that. Like
I don't need native 4K. I'm trying to win this bet.
Yeah, that native shit.
What's the bet? What's the bet?
Pretty much. If the PS5 is $400, Smooth has to buy me a PS5. If it's over $400, I have to buy him whatever the next Xbox is.
Wow,
man, Smooth. Smooth. So you're guaranteeing or at least hoping that the PlayStation 5 is 500?
Yeah, he thinks it's going to be 500.
The rumors that's been coming out is pointing to that price range.
No, but here's the thing: if they make it as powerful as a 1X, we know it's going to be $399. So that's pretty much what it's going. Yeah. So if it's more powerful, then we should expect 5. But I'm hoping it'll be more powerful.
I just can't see Sony going back to $500. I can't.
I agree with you.
They never launched at 500 though. They launched at 600.
I can see it.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do it. But you know what? You know why I think it will be 500? Because they keep putting it out there. Like they want you to be prepared for it.
If they put that Blu-ray player back in there, it's going back.
And they want that VR integration and all.
Yeah, they want you to be prepared to spend $5. That's why they keep telling.
Well, yeah, I guess one of those rumors saying that like the PSVR 2 breaker box is built into the PS5.
Yeah, it's gonna
cameras are built in and stuff.
It's gonna be 500.
I mean, I think Sony should price it at 400 because that price works so well for them this gen. I mean, just look at the Xbox One and what 500 did for them.
I agree. I
don't know.
$400 ain't happening, but
then the controller with the touch screen and all that, like this shit don't sound cheap.
I think it's actually might be a little more business savvy for them to start at 400 because we know they're going to release, the Pro version. They always so what is that going to be? Because it's always $100 more, right?
The Pro, that'll be 500.
They should just bring them out, like I said. Bring them out together. Don't make us wait.
But if they start the PS5 at 500, right? Is the Pro going to be 600?
They can't do that. They can't
come out later.
You know what? No. They'll do it. They'll bring the price down. They'll bring the price down and then bring.
But I don't think. But did they do that with the PS? They didn't do that with the PS.
The Pro was $400.
Yeah, they did. They actually did.
Did they?
They did it. No, they did. Yeah.
The Pro was $400 when it came out. The PS3
was like the regular PS4.
Yeah, the PS4 was $100 when it came out.
Listen, man,
they did do that. They did do that.
I'm gonna believe in Sony to help me make this bet. Anyway,
it's $500, V.
I don't know.
I've heard rumors about what Microsoft is doing, right? And maybe this will give you guys inklings on what Sony's doing.
Hopefully, they're making games.
Let me hear this. This sounds good.
So I've heard there's 2 traditional Xbox consoles for next gen. One SKU is going to be more powerful than the X, but less power. So more powerful than the Xbox One X, but cheaper than the PlayStation 5. And the other SKU is going to be a premium Xbox with all the bells and whistles, more expensive than the PlayStation 5, but way more powerful.
That sounds about right.
Way more powerful. Okay.
Yeah. So if PlayStation 5's coming in at 500. And then this Xbox SKU will be 600, and Microsoft's going to have another SKU at 400. They're going to go for the price, undercut the PlayStation, and they're also going to go for the power with the SKU above it. Not to mention their $150, $100 streaming console, which is still planned as well. So
PlayStation.
So they're going to have 3 new consoles next year.
I'm just saying these are just things I've heard. I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying
I'm getting all 3 of them.
They putting all that attention on consoles, but not no games though.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck them up like it did.
So you really think these consoles gonna come out and it's gonna be looking like 2017? You really think that's gonna happen?
Yeah, it looked just like it looked like 25 too. Because they
I'm buying all 3 of those consoles if it's true.
Why?
Look here.
I don't know. Xbox is for. I don't know.
No, they need to focus on games. Stop worrying about all these different.
Well, just to give you a heads up, the guys that are making the console aren't making the games. You know, there's a different team behind that, sir.
Oh, really?
Different teams. Yeah, I mean, well, damn, you act like you didn't know.
I didn't.
You act like it's hurting them to make consoles. It like takes something away from their games. Like,
no, they need to put money in studios. Not
they already did that. So you just ignored the whole year. In 6 months, they bought fucking. They already caught up to damn near Sony.
How many they got?
Are you kidding me?
How many do they have? And are they like AAA developers, or are they going to make like indie titles?
Well, if they're wait,
are they going to be AA titles?
I mean, you gotta see when they come out.
Continue to get games like what was the little game with the little girl in the spaceship or whatever she was jumping around. Record. Yeah, are we gonna get games like that, or are we gonna get games like
Uncle Spencer say that?
Those would be Game Pass titles. Those would be Game Pass.
Oh, Game Pass fodder. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be Game Pass content going forward.
Okay, I hope y'all really telling the truth.
I'm just saying, you're gonna get Gears. That's gonna be like your AAA shit and games.
I ain't buying the Xbox regardless. Anyway, I ain't gonna much lie to you because they can suck my dick. But I'm just saying, I would like for them to be able to compete.
Yo, this is that pony talk. All right.
Hey man, I made a video. Look, I told y'all why I'm not supporting Xbox ever again. They gave me the worst customer service ever. They can suck my dick.
I done finessed Xbox out a couple of products, so I like them. No problem. Let me read some super chat questions. Demo Glow, BG, who's your favorite battler? If you say Lux, I'm out. Oh, he's talking about battle rap. My favorite battle rapper is actually T-Top. Either T-Top or I'm gonna have to say New Jersey Twerk when he's consistent. I don't know if the rest of y'all.
New Jersey Twerk is his name?
That's his name. Trust me, they flip his name all the time for what it is. They make a whole bunch of new flips over his name. I don't know if anybody else watches battle rap, but yeah, those are my two favorite battle rappers. Fantasy Life, you can buy Darksiders 3 for $35 right now.
Oh,
Facebook has it on sale. He said Facebook has it on. Facebook sell games?
What the fuck?
He's trying to get into everything.
He said Facebook. Facebook can sell games?
They actually do. Yeah, they do.
Discord sell games now, so shit, Facebook might.
Let me see this.
That's crazy. Is that for Steam though?
Yeah, it's probably PC version.
Buy, sell, and trade video games. Yeah.
Is it for Steam?
Wait, let me see. I'm trying to find it. That was somebody's page. I'm gonna look it up later because I can't find it on Facebook.
That's great. I believe him, but that's still crazy. That's a good deal.
Fantasy Life asks, will PlayStation ever allow digital gifting? Of course, right after Xbox does it.
They already do it.
They do? Digital game?
Yeah. You can buy a game for somebody.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean on PSN?
On Xbox.
Oh, yeah, no, Xbox does. Xbox does.
Oh, so PlayStation lagging behind. Oh, yeah.
You could do this shit on the version of Wii too. I don't know what for PlayStation Wii no.
They slacking, bro.
Oh, indeed.
They comfortable.
My wish list will be popping on there. Goddamn.
Is that why you're not giving me Persona? You're not gifting that to me?
Yeah, we ain't got the gifting option. See?
Oh man.
See what happens? There you go.
All right, go ahead and just pay me $20.
Hey, PlayStation, go hold up. They do need gifting though, man. That's lame.
Gamer and BG, when you gonna give Rand a regular spot on WWP? Rand is a busy man. He got school. He got his own channel. You know, he's a big deal over there on his own channel. It's a big deal.
Plus, you already got the best spot here. You don't need me.
No man, we need Xbox for gamers that play games though, Rand. Like,
y'all gonna stop doing it this move. He beat Assassin's Creed. Okay.
Oh, okay. I get to him.
Oh, Jack, that was at me. That was a shout.
No.
You gonna say that after I done bust your boy's ass? Like really, bitch?
Oh, wait.
Man.
What are you saying? What you saying?
Shout out to Hardhead.
I don't know that dude.
You just hold it for the L.
No, you don't know him.
Smooth. You know how you guys normally do who beat the most games in a year?
Oh yeah.
Are you beating everybody again?
Nah, not this year.
Not this year.
I conceded back in January.
So here's what's interesting, right? I started off like I feel like the first 5 months I had like 3 games beat, but I done ramped up. I might be back in the competition this year.
Hold on, what's your number? Right? What's your number, BG?
It's low for me, but it's still in the high teens. I might be close to 20. I ramped up.
All right,
I ramped up.
You're doing great, BG. You might win.
Yeah, it just wasn't that many good games or games I liked at the beginning of the year. Yeah. I'm back in the game, man.
Jack, that sounded like he was gassing it.
Huh?
It sounded like he was gassing a little.
Oh no, what's going on?
What's your number, Jack?
What happened?
Jack? Okay.
Oh wait, man, my mic fucking up. Hold on. Jimmy, you
Oh, he's like, I lost count at 40.
What's going on? My mic fucking up. What's going on?
I lost count at 40. Okay. All right, Jack. I see you flexing without saying nothing. I know you flexing.
Yeah, we
y'all doing?
It's all right.
What's the number, Jack? Don't play.
What you mean?
Jack, okay. All right, bro. I see what
You're only 15, BG. That's the only number I'm fucking with right now. Word to kids move, dog.
That is crazy. Flaffy 101. BG was right about PC day one. Component works, then the next day it doesn't.
I don't agree with that. Never had that issue.
PC always got fuckery, dog.
Never had that issue. Don't know what you're talking about. Only if you are, technically retarded. That's the only way that happens.
Wow. It's my fault.
I've never had this issue. Never had this issue.
PC dudes always victim blaming, bro.
I've been PC gaming since 2004. Never had this issue.
Never had a problem, right? Yeah, we know. Same story. Each one of y'all tell. Victim blaming.
But y'all seem to have this problem all the time.
It's user error.
It's definitely user error.
Always victim blaming. I know.
Never had this issue.
We know.
My games work. They'll work the next day and the next day and the next day after that. I had one game that had an issue. I can't remember which game it was, but Lily was fixed. I think it was like Call of Duty. It wasn't open, but Lily was fixed within like
first of all, I'm scarred as far as like PC gaming goes. Like as far like I'm paranoid. I don't like to update anything with PC gaming because when you
start breaking shit,
that's when.
See, again,
everything stops working.
See, when you're technically retarded. See, that's what I said. You don't do that.
So wait. It's user error to update a game.
Yes. So whenever I haven't, when the last time I upgraded my graphics card, cause you don't necessarily have to do it. They just recommend it, but you don't necessarily have to do it.
So it's my fault.
So you saying
what you do is you go and look at reviews of the upgrade to see if people are saying that something's wrong with it.
Wow. So you got to screen it. You got to
make it. Why should we have to do that though?
You got to screen updates.
It don't take long. You literally just go to NVIDIA and just look at
you got to read the bug report.
I have to research an update that comes recommended from the company. This is what you're telling me.
Yeah,
he right though, because if
sometimes it could be a bricks update. Something
that Windows 10
that is brick or break something.
Now, unfortunately, with Windows, you can't. You have to get that. They're gonna force it on you.
Yeah, and they brick your shit too.
Your Windows Store games will not work.
And the Steam updates, like them joints automatic. You can't really.
My point is, it's still not my fault though. It's not my fault.
It keep happening to you. It must be your fault because it don't happen to nobody else but you.
No, it happens to plenty of people.
Nope.
Yeah, I was just talking about this and Bomb was going crazy, right? I was like, yeah, it happens.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And it just keeps happening to you. So
silly me updating games and software.
Hey man, I feel like I don't feel like you updated right, dog.
There's a right
I didn't update it right, bro. All I did was press next. How do you not update something right?
All I'm saying is, how come I don't have these problems? You be having these problems, though.
All right,
but check. You said you've been on PlayStation. How you know, dog? You said you've been rocking that PlayStation, man.
Only time I go on the PlayStation is when the new exclusive come out.
You've been on PlayStation. They've been dropping.
Yeah, I've only been out there. I bought Spider-Man. I beat that. I bought God of War before that and beat that, and that was it.
All right. I'm just checking, making sure.
That's crazy. I ain't never heard
someone
blame
PC
me for updating something.
What you playing on PC Battlefield?
Take boycott Battlefield.
No.
No, that's why I asked him that. I wanted to see what he was gonna say.
I play mainly like For Honor and some PUBG and stuff like that.
Oh, you playing the cliche shit? Okay.
What's cliche?
I mean, like PC shit. You playing those?
I don't get it. What you mean?
Typical PC games.
Yeah, typical like streaming games for PC.
What? Nobody like For Honor.
That's true. Yeah, right. Tick is the only one that I still play.
For some reason, I thought you said Fortnite.
No, ew. No, I don't play that. Ew. I said For Honor.
Yeah, no, I thought you said Fortnite.
Nah, we don't do Fortnite.
I gotta read these two super chats, but I don't want to get back into this topic. He actually wrote this before the podcast started. Andrew Wilkins, Smooth, I just want to know what you provoked and the type of people you brought out. He said, Smooth was right. Black women as a whole, being black. See, I don't even want to read the rest of it.
It's true though.
Nonsense.
It's true.
But I got
no. I ain't got no.
It's a little bit of truth to it.
No. We not co-signing this BS. This is BS.
Okay. A little bit.
Black women do not hate BS.
These are views. Everybody takes and
stop it. He said they wear weave.
Right.
And makeup and all this other. Okay, first of all, every race wears
hold on.
Every race wears makeup.
Say that about other races too. Why
the tribes do that?
Why people go out of their way to act like
let me say something about that. I get why people say that, and that is an argument, but y'all gotta understand something. Y'all might be confused and wanting to be accepted for wanting to be like something you're not. Sometimes women do that because they go to work and they're told, look, we don't want you rocking no afro. They're told like certain things they don't want them doing, so they do that to be accepted. That don't mean they agree with it. That don't mean they like it. They do it to just get through their day. A lot of women don't actually agree with everything that you see them doing.
No, they need to do it. They have to do it now.
Like
before, in the workplace and all that, like in the workplace and all that, yeah, it's a lot of shit.
Because back in the day, they started doing it because they were like all the beauty products back in like the 40s and stuff, 30s. I always show white women straight hair, and the black women hair was considered ugly and nasty. So they
not accepted. Yeah, it's not accepted.
So that's where it came from. But now, I mean, it's accepted to have puffy hair, to have your
not everywhere.
White women be trying to do that joint now.
Like, yeah, that's true. That's like I said. But
black women hate it so much. Like they will not go without permanent hair, and permanent hair just be. And
first of all, I don't know any black girl that perms their hair in 2018. Okay, like that's dead as far as I know.
Permanent period.
That's dead. So y'all can't keep using that.
They still perm their hair.
That's a dead practice. Bro.
Nah, a lot of women don't though. Like you said, that's out of style now. Perm your hair.
I be seeing them. They be talking about they gotta get a perm.
I haven't even heard the word perm.
Some chicks still do that.
They still do perm.
No, they do it, but it's not in style. It's like dudes who still wear baggy pants. You know what I mean? Like people still do certain things, but it's not trendy no more. Being natural is more trendy, but you still got women when they go to work. They're like, there's a certain way that they want them to look professional.
They even perm it, or they put tying somebody else's hair into their head, and then they start having a hairline like LeBron James at the.
Well, see, here's the thing, like historically, that was being done before, like putting other people's hair in your hair, and like having all these added stuff. That goes way back. That didn't just start like when people, black people was in the U.S. I'm just saying.
Prime example. You got girls who will put a straight hair in their head, right? And then they'll go outside and get ghetto and talk crazy. And then you got girls who straighten their hair and they try to talk proper. They don't want you to know they're from the hood. That's trying to act white. But then you got some girls that they'll put straight hair in their head, look just like that girl, and go outside and be ghetto as fuck. They're not trying to be white. That's an identity thing. It's not just people trying to not be a different color.
How is acting white talking proper?
No, I said, you didn't hear what I said. I tried to give a stereotype.
Okay.
I said talking proper, not wanting you to know they from the hood. I know, like a lot of things they try to hide to try and change who they are.
Okay.
That's like saying, okay, I don't want to be black. But some girls, they do the same thing and they act ghetto. They're not trying to be not black. They being black as fuck. So it's an identity thing, is what I'm saying. It's not necessarily that they don't want to be black. To answer that, the super chat.
Yeah, wish I want to move on from now.
I like this comment on, man.
Yeah, I mean,
it's low-key kind of political. Like it's kind of too.
Check out Dr. Umar. Y'all
wow,
Dr. Umar all day. Check him out.
He's a little bit too.
He built that school yet?
Nah, he real. He built
that school yet?
The school that doesn't allow black people if they're not married to anybody black.
Yeah, that's cool. The school that he got all those donations for that didn't pop up yet.
I know what's.
Well, I'm gonna be allowed in that school.
But I know what school smooth for the fuck.
Is he really building it though? Is he done?
What meme is the fool, dog?
Oh, he got you.
Yeah. He put me in a little ass ponytail.
I was wondering what.
I knew somebody was gonna do something with that. Oh. Yo, that joke gonna go over some people's heads though. That joke is definitely gonna go over some.
I know
I know what he meant by it, but it's gonna definitely go over some people's heads.
Let me go look at this shit.
Who Brandon from Twitter asks, who would win in a battle royale fight to the death between all the podcast members? He means a real battle royale fight, I think. like a real one.
I ain't got no problem with shooting stab one of y'all motherfuckers. Man.
I mean, that should be obvious, duh.
Listen, I don't fight fair, so I just know I'm not gonna be the first one to die. That's all I know.
Listen, man, y'all know I talk crazy shit, man. It's me, dog. Come on, dog.
I'm coming around the corner like old buddy on Menace Society. Hey, homie, you need some help? Right in your stomach. Hey, but I don't know who would win that. Smooth is definitely losing.
Why you
I'm gonna try to be friends with like we gotta sit together to the end.
Somebody
asked
this that before. Somebody asked this question before.
Yeah, as soon as you turn around, blowing shit out the back of your head. I don't know, man.
Like you did us in Fortnite. I got you. Okay. I think we've seen that before. Okay.
Oh man, you got it. Yeah, that's the ones from Memphis, bro.
Yeah, that game night. Okay.
Catfish eating. Muff.
Smooth. I think Smooth probably body y'all, man, because he ain't too.
He mentally unstable already.
Yeah, he a little mentally.
You crazy?
He got that Michael Myers strength. That's
like, he kind of wacky, so I don't know, man.
Wouldn't Smooth go after Bond's kneecaps first?
See, Bond wouldn't make it at all. He got
Yo, didn't he blow them shits out again?
He genetically altered it. Like Bond wouldn't make it,
bro. Reggie Zero, if you had a choice of some games from last gen to be remastered from this gen, remastered for this gen, what would it be?
Yeah, what hasn't been remastered?
Dead Space.
Enslaved Odyssey to the West.
I would like Tenchu. I said that before, I think, but I would like Tenchu.
Are that from last generation?
Yeah.
It's not from last generation, but I'm still waiting for that.
I'll take Lost Planet 1.
Tenchu's from 360.
I want that Crash Team Racing.
Lost Planet and
Azura's Wrath.
Dead Space and the Mass Effect trilogy.
There's a lot of games actually I could think of.
I'm trying to think. Well, Red Dead already in 4K on the Xbox, but
yeah.
I ain't trying to play. I ain't trying to play no shit.
If you could cancel any game, what would it be?
Smash Brothers.
Wait, what was that question?
If you could cancel any game,
Super Smash Brothers.
I gotta keep it 100. I know somebody gonna get mad when I say it.
I gotta go with Dreams.
I would go with Crackdown.
Man, why you canceling Crackdown?
Nah, I got a bad feeling about that game. I want them to cancel. I'd rather them just cancel.
Kingdom Hearts.
Damn.
I would have to go with Days Gone because it seems like the runt of the PlayStation exclusive litter.
Don't even play it yet, man.
I would say Death Stranding.
Yeah, I could go with Death Stranding. I could go with that too. Either Death Stranding or Dreams. Get rid of those. You can cancel those.
Yeah, I don't know what Death Stranding is about, man.
They can cancel Last of Us Part 2. Hold on, Jake. God, let me go and ban you out the chat real quick. What you saying? Watch out, Jake. God, you're talking crazy right now.
Y'all know I don't like Kingdom Hearts though, man. Y'all too old to be playing that, man. Y'all on some pedo shit. Stop it. But yeah,
wow.
That's low key how I feel about that too.
Wow.
Hey man, I'm just saying, y'all want to run around with Goofy and Donald behind, as your sidekicks, man. That's weird, but it's whatever.
So that gotta be an age thing.
Y'all reckless, dog.
That's an age. I'm reckless. He said that, so I know, because I was like, I don't know, I'm old enough. I'm too old to be playing this. Can't justify this right here.
I see it, Mr. Whitaker. It don't hurt me. I'm still sleep at night.
What will Gears Laudness be? Tampa asks this. What do you think Gears 5 will get on Metacritic?
Gears 5, like a 83, 84.
I'm gonna say 85.
Gears, I think it's going to get. Oh, because it's a game with a leading woman character.
I knew he was going to
be
like
a 95.
I knew he was going to say that.
Nah, it's going to have a good story to get
there. It's 95.
Nah, it's going to be like a 95. That CW's just going to love it.
I give it like an 83.
The critics rating is going to be low though. It's going to be like at least maybe an 80 by the critics, but the companies they're going to give it about a 90 something.
I think the game's going to be fire though. Gears 4 was fire. I don't know. People hated on that game.
I mean, Gears 4 is an 84, and they played it safe. So I'll say it's going to be an 88 for Gears 5.
It's got that woman lead character, man.
91.
91, strong woman. It's definitely going to be in the 90s.
91 going to be good. I know that shit going to be fire.
Oh boy. Top 3 games of this year. Top 3. Name 3.
Top 3. Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, and Far Cry 5.
Oh, good one. Go on. Finally put Far Cry 5 in there.
Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, and Spider-Man. Basic bitch answer, but it's the correct answer.
This year, right? This year?
Yeah, this year.
Mine would be.
You gonna put Assassin? Let me see.
God of War. Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Ubisoft.
And Spider-Man. So far, I still got to play. I still got to play and beat Red Dead Redemption 2.
What games all came out this year anyway?
I'm gonna say, God of War, Spider-Man, and just to be petty, because I don't feel like putting Red Dead on the list, I'm gonna go with Darksiders 3 for the culture.
Oh,
hey man, you
put a year game? Wow, you put a year game in there. Okay, that's cool.
Just because that game pissed me off so much, I'm gonna be petty right now. It may not be accurate. Listen, I really do like Red Dead Redemption, but it's like that child that just.
I'm surprised you put Shadow of the Tomb
disobeyed you and like.
Come on, you know.
EG, if you want to be petty, just put like Sea of Thieves above it.
Oh my god. Sea of Thieves, what the hell? That came out this year?
Yeah, back in March, I think.
Yeah, March. Yeah, it was March.
Oh yeah, that was the top seller. What they said the top.
This is what y'all do. This is what y'all do, yo. When it comes to Xbox, like you guys literally completely dismiss games. Xbox got more games than you guys give them credit for. You just if you didn't like it,
we talking about games that people want to play those movies.
See, if Thieves came out this year, you probably forgot saying Decay 2 came out this year, didn't you?
No, we remember.
But you want to play either one of those games right now, Smooth.
They both got 55s.
State of Decay 2 is really not a bad game.
Do you want to play one of those games right now?
State of Decay 2 was fire. I gotta stop acting like that wasn't a good game.
Smooth can't answer my question. See,
hey, 69 is the new 80.
I said, do you want to play either one of those games right now?
Yeah, I would love to play with you one of those games. As long as you.
No, I don't want to play that.
I got 90 hours of State of Decay 2. That game was fire.
Well, look,
listen, Fallout 76 make those games look like treasure. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Only can give
yeah, that's true.
I only can give two. I'm just gonna say Gears and Spider-Man. Be real cliche. I would say Red Dead, but they ain't dropped the game on the PC, and I'm not going to double dip so they can suck my
Wait,
balls.
what in Spider-Man?
God of War and Spider-Man.
All right,
Pony. They only.
I'm trying to tell you, George.
Xbox.
Let the man take me up, dog.
Xbox. Yo, what did Microsoft come out with? That was good.
Forza Horizon 4 was great.
Yeah. I'm not playing on racing game. Yo, I haven't bought a racing game since Need for Speed Underground.
Well, you said what was good, so Forza Horizon's great.
All right, it is. That is a good game. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good racing game, apparently, by everybody's word of mouth. But I'm not gonna buy that. I'm saying games that I played.
I mean, if you flip the numbers of Sea of Thieves, it's a 96.
What the fuck?
You're not lying.
We didn't got that desperate, bro. What the fuck going on?
What did it say?
He said if you flip the Metacritic score, Sea of Thieves got a 96. This shit crazy. Hey man, 69 is the new 89. Smooth. We already know that. Sheesh.
All right. Any other game? Let me see. Yeah, I don't think there's any other game that came out that I would actually put in that top thrizzle. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that list. Listen, I'm gonna make my top 10 game of the year. Once I play Mutant, Red Dead gonna be in it. It's gonna be kind of. It's gonna be up near the 10 though. It's gonna be up there.
BG want that game to be bad so bad. Bro.
I don't.
It's a great game. BG. You just gotta accept it.
He don't want to.
I don't want that game to be nothing other than what it actually is.
BG, okay?
You don't want to conform to it, man. I don't live.
Now the gunplay is horrible. We're not gonna argue that, but accept it, all right?
I don't want that game to be nothing than it already is.
Hold on. Is people really Celeste? Is this? Wait a minute. I'm looking at the Celeste game. People really trying to put this as game of the year?
Yeah.
I heard it's fire. It got a good.
People acting up over that game.
Yeah, if y'all don't stop. Oh my God!
Hey, don't disrespect no indie game.
Y'all might as well.
No, but
Sonic
don't do that.
If we real with ourselves, right? Every year they put an indie game in game of the year category, knowing it has no chance. They do it for respect for the indie.
Journey won in 2012. Journey won. Walking Dead season 1 won.
That was like 6 years ago, bro. That's like 1,000 years in game time.
Oh yeah, and that don't matter. You got it.
Hey, that's like 1,000 years in game time, though, bro. Come on.
Listen, it's possible. It's very possible.
Hey, man,
and what came? Did anything like significant come out 2011 with Journey?
That was 2012. What came out in 2012? I don't fucking remember.
What else came out that year? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Hey, look, man, I'm just saying, like games that look like they should have came out in 1992 should not be in no game of the year standings. Stop. Just saying.
Stop it.
You like me, you old school with it. These games is the new fire, dog.
I played those games back when I was like 5 or 6 years old. Don't need to play them again.
Listen, the colors and music and selects could not be outputted on NES, okay?
You know, when I was 5 years old and 6 years old and I was playing video games, I was like, man, I can't wait till the future when games start looking realistic. I never once said
same thing. Why they look like now, yo?
Right, I never once said in 1992 when I was little, like, man,
I want to see these games again.
I hope games stay looking like this. This is amazing looking.
But you gotta realize something else though, Tick. A lot of people that play games wasn't around back then. Like,
well, look, they need to go find an SNES at a yard sale or something and buy the games and play that and enjoy it.
Hey man, listen, bro, it's a renaissance, dog.
Yo, but he right though. We be looking at that like, yo, we did this already. Like,
so y'all, let me ask y'all a question though. Not even just graphic art style. Do you think that so y'all don't really fuck with side scrolling games though, then, right?
No, that was back in the day.
Like, y'all think it's like a dead genre or a genre that shouldn't be?
It's not dead. It's just we don't want to see a whole lot of it.
I don't want to see that no more, right? Like
just a little bit here and there is cool, but not like an influx.
That's how all games were back then. So like, why would I want to play that now? Like, I want games to go forward, not backwards.
You got it.
That's just me.
A Sapphire 541 on Patreon asked, "What's your favorite PS3 exclusive not made by Naughty Dog?" You gotta put that.
PS3 exclusive not made by Naughty Dog.
God of War. Horizon.
No, that's PS.
Damn, bro. Horizon
exclusive.
You said PS3 exclusive?
Isn't it Resistance for you guys?
God of War 3.
Yeah, it's gotta be God of War 3. I'm trying to. I'm not want to just
listen. I like God of War. I like Killzone. I liked all three of those series.
Let me go back and look. I don't want to hop off the porch with an answer.
Metal Gear Solid 4. Man, I wish they would. Oh, I wish they would do.
Oh, he said not back. I'm about to say Uncharted.
Remastered.
Yeah, let me check the temperature because I gotta say this. I think I'm the only one that liked this shit. I'm the only one that liked Infamous, right?
No,
Infamous. Infamous Second Son is lit.
Okay, good.
Jack doesn't like Infamous, but yeah, Infamous was fire too.
Yeah, Infamous was.
Yeah, it's gotta be God of War 3. That answer's gotta be God of War 3.
But that's for PS4 because that's just like technically a remaster, right?
No. We talk about best PS3 game that was not made by Naughty Dog. Yeah. If y'all answer not God of War 3, I don't know what the fuck wrong with you, dog.
Yes.
Yeah, I played
it for PS3.
I played God of War 3 this year. That was the first God of War I ever played, and that joint was good. Low key liked it better than the new one. Just saying.
I just rebeat that on PS4 and I liked it.
Low key liked it better than God of War 2018.
Nah.
Chris Larios 94 said, "Will you guys be playing Resident Evil 4 remake?" Absolutely.
I'm not. That's
Resident Evil 2.
Why would they remake that?
I mean Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
You know, I saw a good video. Like I didn't watch it, but I saw like the title of it. And it was like, you know, the history of Resident Evil and the downfall with 4. Like it was like the rise and fall.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Some
downfall
and 4 don't go together.
I mean, it changed the series. That's
right. It was like it changed it.
It made it more actiony. Yeah.
I do prefer the first 3 Resident Evils over the other ones.
Definitely better.
Like when they was actually, somewhat.
I hope that rumor is true that they remade 3 too. I hope that's true.
They remade 3. I never got to beat 2 and 3.
I beat 2, but I didn't get to beat 3.
Oh, you missed out on the
Resident Evil 3 my favorite one.
I played through 3, but I didn't beat it though.
That's when they introduced the Nemesis, B.
Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Low key, Nemesis had me shook as a kid. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Nemesis had a lot of people
like, cause you would think once you go through the door, cause like when a regular zombie chase you run through a door, it's good. You run through the door with Nemesis, that motherfucker come at you like,
he technically he was the final boss in the first one, but they kind of like made him a character in 3. Like,
bro, that joint had
that's the one that was in the Marvel games, but he was technically in the first one, but it was like a species.
They had a Nemesis like character in Resident Evil 2 though. Like
yeah, they did.
Yeah, it's a species. It's a species type. But I mean, there's an identity. Like, they gave him like an identity in 3, like the trench coat with the rocket arm, and the other ones had the trench coat. The other ones had the same.
I was about to say he had a trench coat in the second one,
but it was similar. But it's like a prototype. But they give him an identity, like
right. But Nemesis was supposed to be like a prototype of the one that was in Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, the tyrant.
I know what his name. Yeah, I had forgot.
They called him like Mr. Something, but he was like
he had an actual name. Yeah,
he would follow you through the doors and everything.
Bruh. That's some creepy shit, though.
Tyrant.
Yeah, Mr. X. Yeah. That's
Feed Me Hate. He said, I love me and you should love me too. Thanks for giving me plenty of dumb stuff to listen to at work tomorrow. Hey, man. Appreciate the donation.
We love you, dog. Shout out to the homie.
Shout out to Sebi Studios and Nick Evans for the donation also. And Daniel Hernandez. He said, don't speak racial issues with an all-black panel. I mean, they do it all the time with all-white panels. So
Daniel Hernandez. Ain't that Tekashi 6ix9ine name?
That is.
Yeah.
Hey,
man. Shout out to Tekashi, man. Squad full of killers. I'm a killer too.
Ladies and gentlemen,
everybody was making fun of him for that line. Hey, man.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
They got the FBI looking around the corner like, oh, really?
Hey, man. He might be getting out. He might be getting out, man. He might be getting out.
Nah, it's a wrap.
He about to get killed to his cheeks. That nigga's never getting out.
He about to cooperate, B. He about to cooperate.
He about to start singing like Rihanna in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
he about to sing like Mariah Carey.
He gonna go ahead and get that light time.
Oh man. Yeah, listen, FBI don't come after you unless they
they got you. They got you.
They got you.
Yo, they got a video of him saying he putting 30,000 on tape.
Bro,
they're not even using that. They said they're not even using that.
I feel like they was reaching a little bit with that though.
No,
you know what? They was, but that's what I'm about to say. The fact that they shot at the hotel and all that, that's not.
TMZ is dirty, bro. The video was such high quality, bro. I thought that motherfucker 4K HDR, nigga. They had this man.
Oh yeah, they don't play.
Mike was clear. Why would you say that in front of TMZ camera?
But TMZ dirt. See now, it's all his fault for his antics, for all his stuff. But TMZ purposely did that after you knew he was an FBI. Like,
they put him under the bus, like all the way. That's not the only person. They do that to everybody.
Crazy.
They do that to everybody.
Hey man, he going away, bro. Unless he, you know,
TMZ though, like
you can't be joking like that though. When you involved with racketeering and all that, they take all that shit seriously.
First of all, saying you in a gang is a federal offense, and you know what I mean. Like, can't even do that. Yo, dudes is wild.
Crazy, bro.
Hey man.
Like I said, man, he about to get that light time. He'll be back.
That's why I'm a law-abiding citizen. You know,
he gonna be on stage rapping with the feds for real.
Bro, he get out of a rap. He can't make no more music.
I know he definitely can, but that's what
see. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? We could get. Listen, there could be a video of him snitching on the stand, snitching to FBI. A video could come out of it.
And he'll go platinum.
And he could make a song the next day. I guarantee you would have more views than anything.
Nah.
Jack.
He will go.
Jack.
You're right.
People gonna tune in at first, but the amount of hate and
Jack. Wait. So you think after people learn that Drake had a ghostwriter, that didn't stop Drake, but you think people figure out him snitching is gonna stop his music?
Snitching is one of the cardinal no-nos in
no.
The whole
it was the cardinal no in the 2000s and the early and the 90s.
What's
a different time period?
Snitching.
You got Jack. He right though. You got dudes that.
What popular rapper out now has a known history of snitching?
Well, this new generation Z is.
Oh, you know what T.I. is?
Yo, this is what I'm saying. The kids that listen to people like 6ix9ine, they are not gonna care if he snitched.
He got to come out and make a new Fortnite dance or something, because I don't know, bro.
Bro, they are not gonna care.
Nah, he definitely gonna be rapping through a bulletproof glass if he tries.
Yeah, they're gonna try to clap that dude.
No question. His life gonna forever be in danger after that. That's a fact.
Definitely a fact.
Every real blood who take it serious gonna be trying to kill him.
Bloods want that dude dead. Crips want him dead. GD. Everybody wants this dude dead, bro.
Listen. All I'm gonna say is if somehow he actually makes it out without doing no time, I guarantee you his next 2 songs, #1 hits. Guaranteed. Put money on it.
I don't know about no time, but it's possible. I doubt that, but I think he's gonna get light time. I think he'll get a couple years and that's it.
A couple years. Oh yeah, if he get a couple years, you know he was in there telling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, they gonna catch him before he come out. What you talking about?
If they could get to him in there,
you getting poked soon as you come on, man.
Yo, if you look him up right now, they saying he don't even exist in the prison system, so they already got him protected. They already got him protected.
They know what's going on.
You know how they do? They let you get comfortable, then they say, "Hey, if you're not telling, we're gonna put you back in PC. We're gonna put you back, general pop, and you know he gonna be like, all right.
Hey, low key though, he might as well. Hey, keeping it 100, he might as well snitch on them niggas, bro. Them the same dudes that fucking set him up and robbed him and all that. I'll be man, fuck them.
They supposed to put a hit out on him too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and they put it. I would have snitched on all them niggas. I ain't gonna even lie.
Nah, but I think he gonna snitch on him because of his family.
He about to Henry Hill these boys. Oh man,
he might well go on snitch, bro.
I think he's going to because of his.
They don't give a fuck about him for real.
That probably went over everybody had Henry Hill.
Yeah, but them charges is the kind.
Did his manager rob him of like 2.6 million or something?
Yeah,
they robbed him.
Shotty ain't his manager, but yeah, he did rob him.
Well, they were saying that he didn't like fulfill the obligation, so he only got half the money. But if he would have did everything, they would have gave it all to him. I don't fucking know, man.
Either way, he didn't know that there was more money. They didn't give it all to him. So they still jacked him.
Does anybody care that David Jaffe said he said never gonna make another video game again? He doesn't plan to.
David Jaffe has been talking really reckless. I watched a little bit of his stream because people keep asking him. You know, he created God of War. He created a couple more things, but they was asking they keep asking did you play the new God of War? What you think about it? And he just refuses to play that game. And he pretty much said that. At first, he was just saying God of War on some salty shit, seemed like to me. But he said that he doesn't like any story-based games anymore. He likes VR games and shit like that.
I was confused. What David Jaffe said with what Cliff.
Oh yeah, Cliffy.
David Jaffe. You know, he had problems with AAA games. He said they feel repetitive and they've been like the same throughout 4 years.
Yeah,
like that.
He was pretty much saying how story-based games don't make sense because you know it kind of don't, because you could do whatever you want, like in a game like Red Dead where every cutscene, you know, Arthur's portrayed as a good guy, you know, this and that, but then you can start playing the game and you can kill everybody in the fucking city, you know what I mean? So the whole narrative situation, I can understand what he's saying about that, but just to write off a whole genre like that, I can't really agree.
What's his name? I kind of like this guy. What's his name?
David Jaffe. He created Twisted Metal, God of War, Connecticut. I think he did Connecticut. Yeah,
he created some fire IPs.
And you know what's funny? All his games have that in it. Like everything he complained about, that's not in his game.
But you know what's crazy about that? My favorite Twisted Metal is Twisted Metal Black, and that one had the best story. And I love God of War, and it's story based, so it's just crazy seeing him come from that.
And say that,
not fucking with it no more. It was kind of crazy.
Hey man, just get to that point, you know, as he plays.
Yeah, he was saying he got older. He ain't really.
That's why y'all be like, yo, I don't play games. I just play multiple games. It's just funner to play multiple, in my opinion. Now.
Yeah, people change.
We like that.
Yeah, I just think he feels like games haven't evolved since he started making them. Haven't evolved.
That was kind of
he kind of not wrong though. Like his point is valid.
I mean, but what else can you do?
Yeah, it's limited.
Like the biggest.
I mean, you could do a lot of stuff. Just people are afraid to think out the box because it's like if you mess up on a game, dog, like you pretty much just put your company out of business.
But like with open world games, especially like the more player freedom you give somebody, the less tight the narrative gonna be. Because like you say, you can do whatever whenever. So that story is gonna be ass. That's why I mean, maybe you like Just Cause song.
Hey man, somebody care about your opinion, but shut up. No, I'm joking, man. I love you.
Oh, who that Mids? Oh, that's my guy right there. That's good, Mids.
Sanjetsu asked, what are your thoughts on THQ Nordic buying out studios and IPs left and right?
I like that they're doing that, though.
They're cashing out.
Well, but wasn't it a whole bunch of like irrelevant games they purchased?
No, they purchased on THQ. Yeah, THQ old games.
Oh.
Well, Darksiders 3 is the first game they're actually like making though, and according to previews, the game is fire. So they and Darksiders was made. That one was actually made by Gunfire Games. I don't know their history. I don't know if they're like a spin-off of what the old studio that worked on used to be. Okay, then that makes sense why Darksiders 3 seems like it didn't miss a step. Because I was assuming this game, you know, was gonna go through like development hell and just be totally different from, you know, what the previous game seemed to be. But it seems like it's just like the same developers, yeah.
Yeah, they got the Saints Row people. They made this garbage game that was like in the Saints Row like universe, but it was bad.
Just a mayhem.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Yeah,
that was such a rip off. That game was like super ripping off.
It was like they had the same characters from fucking
they had the same
it was in the same universe. Yeah, same shit.
Oh, that's why I had the same assets. I was like, why they got the same exact assets?
Oh yeah, Visual Games is the ones that made Darksiders, right? Is it Visual?
No idea.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, I think it was. Yeah, so I just went to the website. They said a lot of the people at Gunfire Games held key roles at Visual Games. So yeah, it's pretty much the new studio with the old staff. Oh, cool.
Seem like they're doing good over there.
Yeah. Let me see. People in the chat, y'all got any questions? I guess. Any questions in the chat?
Bro, if we lose to the fucking Knicks, I'm gonna turn off my computer, dog.
If
I disappear, y'all know where I'm at, dog. We lost to the Knicks, bro.
Oh, that's fire.
Are you lost? Oh man,
No, we ain't lost to the Knicks. Yeah, I'm saying it's like a 2-point game, though.
Yeah, the Knicks have been getting some surprise wins, but the Lakers, they lost to fucking Orlando. I'm sick of Tyler Orlando good every other game, little assholes, man. Like, I hate teams like that, yo.
Wait, are you a Lakers fan now? I thought you're a Cavs fan.
LeBron James.
Dang.
See,
I'm sorry, man. Like,
because here's the thing, right? Because I was a Donovan McNabb fan more than I was an Eagles fan. But still, after Donovan McNabb was gone, I was still an Eagles fan mostly. Like, so I was like,
you go to the Redskins with him?
Yeah, like how I'm gonna be a fan of somebody else just because they go to that team? Like I don't know. Smooth.
I can understand Smooth.
I can understand being a fan of a certain player. Like I'm a Paul George fan. That's like one of my favorite players.
Yeah, I like Paul George too.
I fucking hate the Thunder. I hope the Thunder lose every single game they play, but I'll fuck with Paul George heavy.
I never had a favorite basketball team. So
I mean, it's just like, and when LeBron retires, his son gonna be in the league, so I'll whatever team.
Oh my God!
Oh, you finna be rocking with Bronny? You finna be rocking with Bronny after that?
Your tradition,
okay.
Bruh, how you bandwagoning
really
like his whole lineage? That's bandwagoning his legacy. Like this is crazy, bro.
Because the thing is, like, I appreciate being able to witness like greatness. You know what I mean? There's people that got to witness, Michael Jordan, people who got to live through like the Tupac and Biggie times and like to be there as like teens and 20s and stuff like that. And I try to embrace, the legends like while they're playing or performing.
Glinzer said Kid James.
I can understand because I used to like Michael Jordan. I wasn't a Bulls fan, but I would cheer for the Bulls.
Speaking of Paul George, y'all seen them new PlayStation Paul George sneakers, bro? I need those in my life, G.
Now, yeah, I really want them.
Yeah, I took you as a person that wore flip flops.
Damn.
2.5. These 2.5s look crazy, bro. I need.
They do. They got like the PS1 colorway. They do look fire.
Let me try to find them. Is this it? Yeah.
Can we talk about something? Rand brought up something in his Xbox Suit podcast like the other day. It was about Xbox choice and marketing deals. Do you guys, Rand, could you present that question to this panel if you're still here?
Yeah, it just, I don't know. Did it seem to you guys, but like Microsoft's partners this year kind of like Fallout 76, Battlefield 5 both have issues. And then Shadow of the Tomb Raider wasn't as good as Rise of the Tomb Raider. And I presented the question to Jazz is like, like, what can Microsoft do to get? Because I don't know, it seems like Microsoft, well, we need to partner with somebody, and then who they partner with, it just kind of like they shit the bed. It doesn't. They don't like Fallout 76 on paper. You would want to you would want to market with Fallout because it's a gigantic, huge franchise. But then it comes out and it's like the most hated game of the year. And same thing with Battlefield 5. You'd want on paper to market with that game, but then everybody hates it because it has women in it, right?
Well, it's got bugs. That's the only reason for hating it, though. But yeah, go on.
Well, I don't know. Just kind of like Microsoft making poor choices, or are they just picking up the crap that's left by whatever Sony doesn't want to market?
Yeah,
I think it's more bad luck.
Oh, and PUBG.
It ain't like poor decisions. No, it's ain't like.
I think it's bad luck because it's like a lot of these games, nobody expects them to turn out bad. It's just the ones that Microsoft happened to partner up with turned out bad, mediocre, or disappointing. It's literally just bad luck. Like,
well, that PUBG thing was bad luck. What? Yeah. I think Fortnite wouldn't have gotten as big if it weren't for that deal, actually, because there was no alternative on PS4 to even go to. But if PUBG would have launched day and date on both, I mean, maybe that would have skewed. You know what I mean?
No, it was still ran like butt. That game.
No, it was. It
ran like butt. It wouldn't matter.
No, I understand. I'm talking about the mind share though. 100%. See, because on Xbox, it's like, okay, 50% of people might be like, I want to play Fortnite, I want to play PUBG. On PS4, 100% want to play Fortnite because there's no PUBG there. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't. They fucked themselves up.
Yeah, but I'll play a free game that runs good and pay whatever.
Oh, absolutely. But you can still put that in somebody's mind, though.
Now,
You know what I mean? It wasn't even no option.
This is from somebody that actually likes PUBG better than Fortnite, but I have it on PC where it actually runs pretty, silky smooth. But yeah, consoles it runs like that. So
well, Smooth, you brought it up. What do you think?
No, because I thought about that before. I'm like, what is up with the games that they get having they're looked at in a negative light, like the Fallout, like damn, Microsoft is partner with this game. The Battlefield thing. I'm like, with the whole SAW thing that was going on, I'm like, damn, this Microsoft flagship marketing deal this holiday. Like, what the hell's going on? Whoa. And then the naysay about the Tomb Raider, how everybody tries to treat it as an Xbox exclusive, even though it's a multi-plat, but that's the reason why they say it's bad, even though I don't think it's a bad game. And then you had there was another game that was oh crap, there was another game and I can't, it's not hit. Oh, NBA 2K. Now NBA 2K was good, right? It was, well, I don't think it was good, but it's the stuff it's oh no, I wouldn't have chose those games. I don't understand is it because it's Microsoft, or is it because, or if it was bad? But I feel like it was been like this for a couple of years. So I feel like this is the second year of marketing deals that they had that weren't the greatest options. Last year, who did they have?
Bro, this shit started with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Ever since then, they've been it even started with fucking Dead Rising 3. When you think about it, they just been making really poor fucking marketing deals.
I think they just picking up the bigger games that Sony doesn't want. Sony's like, we'll take Call of Duty and Red Dead 2, spend all of our money there. And Microsoft's like, well, shit. I guess we'll take Battlefield 5 and Fallout.
Far Cry 5 was probably their best one, right? They had the.
I think that was PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation. Oh shit!
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the games last year.
I always wonder how they lost the Call of Duty situation. I didn't understand that.
Contract ran out, didn't
contract ran out, went to renegotiate, and so
I was mad about that. I was like, y'all fucked up, man.
A lot of people point is it's Xbox fault that they didn't re-sign, but if you're Activision, why wouldn't you sign with PlayStation?
Yeah, I know, I get that part, but
you would want to be with the market leader, which was clearly going to be Sony.
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
Right, Sony did take Destiny 2. Good job, Lee, because Destiny 2 was a failure, man.
Fantasy Life asks, what does Smooth and Rand think about Guns, Gore, and Cannoli 2?
See, I didn't play that one yet.
I haven't played it yet either, but I really enjoyed the first. I hear the second one's even better, so.
I just looked at it. It looks interesting.
What is this?
Guns, Gore, and Cannoli.
You don't like it? That's the last
yeah, you wouldn't like it. It's you would consider it a flash game that you browser.
I'm looking at it right now.
A lot of people always ask me about that game.
You would consider it a Android iOS game. That's what you would consider it.
Yeah, it looks just like that. Yeah. it reminds me of what's the game that came out? Guilty? No, it came out on the I forget what that joint's called, dog. Metal Slug. It looked like Metal Slug.
Okay. What else we got? Yeah. Any other questions in the chat? It's almost, we got 5-10 minutes left. Out of here.
I think I saw somebody say they wanted Jack to Ether Xbox.
Oh man. I always got Xbox slander on deck, man.
Xbox gonna be competing next gen. Then what y'all gonna do?
Should I hope so? Let me ask Rand a question, right? Because I ain't never heard your opinion on this. Do you feel? Because I like to use the term Game Pass fodder, right? Do you feel that Microsoft is acquiring all these studios to just simply release some one-off fuckery Game Pass titles? It seems like that's what they doing, bro. Just to have something to promote on there.
I mean, I think it's yes, and it goes to the fact that they needed more studios, which they went out and bought, but they also need content for Game Pass. which is another reason why they bought the studios. They know though that they can't release crap. You know what I mean? So like, while State of Decay 2 and Sea of Thieves, like you know, if you refer to those games as crap and you know Game Pass fodder, well, I mean, like I kind of almost agree with you. And I almost look at Crackdown 3 as the same thing. Like, oh, like people don't care about how the game's been received. It's like, oh, just put it in Game Pass and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But like the game should be great without Game Pass, like Forza Horizon 4 was, where you could tell like it being in Game Pass didn't affect any sort of its development. So I know that Xbox looks at Game Pass as extremely vital to the future of the brand, and they needed to acquire studios to constantly fill, content gaps in there, because, well, you know, it's interesting because I've heard conversations that like there was a section of people at Xbox that didn't think exclusives were that important. And then there was this other section that thought like exclusives are super important. And there was, you know, the group that didn't think they're important were against the studio acquisitions, and the group that thought it was important were all for it. So you can tell which side won out. I still like compulsion games. I think is a mistake acquiring them. I don't think they've ever done anything good. So whenever that game comes out, I think it'll be Game Pass fodder. I'm not really behind in Exile either, but all the other ones make perfect sense to me. And there'll be a mixture of AAA games and, you know, AA indie games or whatever. But it's like I said last year, like Microsoft got like basically a mandate to go out and compete and try to do the best they can and win. You know what I mean? So the Microsoft that's going to show up next gen is going to be way different than the Microsoft that was here for this gen.
King, let me read some more questions from the community post. King Green, have you ever thought? I think I answered this already, by the way. Addressed it before. Somebody else asked. Have you ever thought about doing a collab with the Gaming Illuminati podcast? We don't associate ourselves with them. I mean, I don't want to like go too deep into it, but like we don't mess with those dudes.
Mike muted.
And to be honest, and here's the thing, they would have absolutely no interest with working with us anyway. So it's not like I'm saying like, oh, you know, like I'm high stepping above them. They would have no interest in working with us. They have no reason to want to. They wouldn't gain anything out of that. And either way, I would not be interested in associating with them. I know, like I know them dudes. I've met a couple of them in real life. I don't got no interest in doing nothing with them. So
I don't know they work. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog.
Yeah, they not the type of, and I'm not saying like the whole group. You know, most of them are cool. Like I don't got no problem with them. I don't want to get too deep into it. Met one. Yeah, that's not somebody I would even want to talk to.
Oh my God, Boss Moves, they didn't kick me out. Stop it. I left.
Tick, you were in that show?
Yes, I was one of the originals.
He was an original member.
Right.
Oh,
wow, you know that?
Nah, I just thought Tick was random.
Fool? Oh no.
Let me see what have I played Mass Effect? What do I think of it? No, I haven't played the recent Mass Effects. Top 3 favorite protagonists or antagonists. I would throw Dutch in one of my favorite antagonists.
I gotta get further in the game.
Oh yeah, Dutch,
of all time.
The way Dutch unravels is really.
He definitely losing this shit.
He loses his mind. You would know that if he would stop chasing goddamn animals.
Watch your mouth, BG.
Yeah, I like Dutch. Other antagonists. I would say one thing that's really cool about the fighting the 7 deadly sins in Darksiders 3 is like they really personify each sin. Like each sin acts like how they are and how it affects fury. You know, like you fight lust, and it's like, okay, how would lust affect fury? Like how would that mentally affect her? And they play off of that, off of each deadly sins.
Ball slap on the ass. What they do?
Well, lust is not only sexual. Lust is like anything you want or desire.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So,
Yeah,
yeah. So it's like they play off of each sins and how they would mentally defeat Fury before they get into an actual battle, and I thought that was really cool. The Dwight Howard situation. I don't even want to get into that.
He was slapping on the ass when
yeah.
So that's another topic.
What are your thoughts on how this gaming generation has gone? I think this has been a good gaming generation.
This has been a great generation. People want to say it's bad. They full of shit.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad.
The only people that say this gaming generation are bad, if you notice, are mainly Nintendo fans.
Now, compared to other generations, though, it is kind of bad. But that's only because, like, we lost so many different developers because it cost so much to make these new games, and a lot of people just couldn't keep up. So
double A development kind.
I like this generation more than the last generation.
Man, it was so more games released back then, though. That's why I thought.
No, there's way more games released now than last gen.
I don't know. Maybe for like Sony is itself, but I mean like multi-plats and things like that. Like they were just way more. You have way more choice than you have nowadays.
You know what it is, though? Like people, like that's why I'll be telling people about stigmas and the way people think. Ever since 2014, that whole always dry out, no games coming out. Ever since then, no matter how many games come out, no matter how many critically acclaimed games come out, people still got that 2014 there's no games out mentality. Like they're never gonna change their opinion. No matter how many games they enjoy and play year after year, month after month. Oh well, this generation still sucked. Like how? You played fucking 40, 50 games this generation. You liked over half of them. What are you talking about? People crazy, bro.
Now, quality over quantity. Somebody that said that in the chat.
Oh, absolutely.
That is definitely true. But I felt like there was a lot of quality in last generation with quantity at the same time. So, like I said, there was a lot of good developers that died. And they may have dropped one bad game, and that was like or a decent game, and that was enough to kill them off, unfortunately. So
I feel like, if anything, last generation probably had the third-party games were better, but I feel like this generation, the first party, like exclusive, like PlayStation exclusive, were just like much better.
So,
were
as an Xbox fan to an Xbox fan, was Xbox better last gen or this gen?
From a first party standpoint, perspective. They were better last gen.
Okay,
I see it as the same.
Listen.
You think it ain't the same.
I see it as the same because, all right. So I had a 360 last gen. All right, so I didn't have a PlayStation, and my main issue at that time was I was sitting there on the Xbox looking at all these different PlayStation exclusives coming out that I wished I could have played, and then waiting for exclusives to come out for Xbox, but they ain't had nothing to come out with. Especially like the last 3 years.
Was that 2012?
No, this was like 2000, I think 9 or 10 and up. Like. I didn't like Gears of War, so Gears of War wasn't enough for me to care about it. Halo was cool, but that was only one. I didn't ever play Forza, so like I never really cared for that. So I'm just sitting there like, there's nothing on the Xbox to play. Like, what happened to Perfect Dark? What happened to even Cameo? Even though I would never have bought that, but where was that at? And like, I was just like, it's nothing on this box. Like, why do I have this thing? All I'm playing is multiplayer on it.
Even with the Kinect stuff, Smooth. Even with Microsoft's focus to the Kinect the last couple of years of the gen.
The thing is, back then, I was actually with the Kinect shits. Like, I actually.
Oh, you were you? Oh,
yeah. I was one of those. Like, I was one of those inviting girls over, playing Kinect Sports and Dance Central all
telling
over.
Telling your Xbox to turn off.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the thing is, it's like, all right. It's the early part of the 360 I preferred better. Like, as far as a console, I like the Xbox One better, but as far as like the amount of games that they were doing, or at least I don't know if it's with the help of the marketing deals, but you got to think about a lot of the things that were exclusive on 360 were literally third-party games that they were third-party games. Like, because I remember being like, damn, why is this game showing up on PlayStation now? When they finally got like the Mass Effects and the BioShocks and stuff like that, but yeah, it's like I don't know if it was just like I think everything about what Xbox did from like a marketing standpoint, it felt better. Like
the marketing was definitely better. I'll give it that.
Like I believe it or not, last gen I didn't know who was winning in sales. It felt like Xbox was like a big deal.
To be honest with you, the marketing stayed the same. The problem was out the box at E3 2012. where they announced that DRM and stuff like that. Once they did that, yo, like it was no way Xbox was digging themselves out of tunnel. They already like everybody switched to hate mode on Xbox, and it just stayed with it the whole generation. Like, unfortunately, and then like you said on the other, like a few weeks ago, you was like the social media killed it.
Yeah.
Like once it went trending on social media that day, it was a wrap. Like,
social media is literally breaker dick. Breaker.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why. I said breaker dick. Like, but I ain't saying like,
wow.
Why did you just say that?
I was trying to be on your side until you said that, my guy.
Well, he said breaker dick.
He did say that, didn't he? What the fuck?
I said that yesterday. Yeah, social media will destroy your project.
But yeah, after that, and what was funny though, like I remember I made a video, and I made a video and I was talking about how like PlayStation was literally going to follow those same DRMs, and like nobody believed me. They were literally going to do it, but they saw what happened to Xbox, and then they pulled out on it. That's why as soon as you got your PlayStation, you had to do that update. And that update was to remove all the DRM features. So like Xbox just unfortunately went first and pretty much killed themselves.
Don Matrick, baby.
All right,
man. We were to get out of here. So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more boring weeks, especially in December. There's usually like no gaming topics going on until like we get into like the second or third week in January. So we will most likely do more Q&As. I'm sorry if we didn't get to anybody's questions. We will have more Q&A sessions in the future and answer them then. But thank y'all for supporting. Please make sure y'all hit up that Patreon, and you can support with at least just $1, and that'll put you just $1 will put you into the entry to win some PSN, Nintendo cards, Microsoft cards, whatever you want. So yeah, let's get to these outros, and hit the like button, please. Thank you. Rand.
Yeah, thanks for having me again, BG. Randall Thor 19. Appreciate it if you stop by my YouTube channel, same name. And Red Dead Redemption 2 is best game of the gen. That one's for you, BG.
I don't know about that, Chief. I gotta
just imagine if it actually had decent controls.
If it had, that's my point.
Well, on the PC though.
Listen, if it had decent controls, it might be it would be top 3 best games ever.
And it's coming to the PC, guys.
But it doesn't.
Imagine if it had Last of Us shooting, bro.
Well, yeah, probably 2020. I don't know. Probably when the new consoles come out. You know how they did with GTA.
So you waiting 2 years to play a game that's available right now.
Man, I can do it, man. I can do it. I'm not letting them rip me off, dog. They're not gonna rip me off again, cuz.
Got it.
It'll be available with a free shell card, B.
Jay got to ask me, are the 7 deadly sins like the same from Full Metal Alchemist, sir? I am a casual anime watcher, so I've never even seen Full Metal Alchemist. I told you I'm casual when it comes to animes.
Ain't that deadly sin shit from the Bible though? Like,
yeah, but no, he's saying are they the same? Like, I'm guessing in art design. I've never watched Full Metal Alchemist. I watched 2 animes my whole life, and everybody knows what they are.
Last of Us shooting is a little booty sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but the Last of Us shooting would actually make sense in that world though.
I don't know, it's some butts sometimes, dog.
But but that shit is purposely like that, like the weapon swaying and all that.
Yeah, because you do have to upgrade.
Yeah, they do that shit on purpose.
Smooth.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Yeah, I don't got really no plugs to mention right now, but yeah.
All right, Jack.
Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Make sure y'all check out that Patreon. We doing great things over there for y'all. Make sure y'all check me out on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Yeah, you a big shot on Twitch now, so
I ain't no big, hey man, I do a little, man. Jack Move Johnny. Y'all check me out, man. And yeah, we appreciate y'all.
Okay. Jimmy.
All right, J Mega Games. You already know what it is. Everybody have a good night. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tick.
Yo, thanks for having me on the show again, man. Have fun. Talked about some good stuff. Yeah.
All right. And Sage J asked me, why do I shill for EA? I don't know how I shill for EA when nobody has ever heard me defend EA. I just said I buy games I like. I don't know how that's shilling. So yeah. I don't get the question. Like,
What the hell?
Actually, why do you shill for this company? You have never heard me defend no company.
BG
I
let a
always
woman,
I
yo.
like,
No, they talk about that Battlefield shit.
yeah, I guess so.
Battlefield, you know, he let a woman.
And Battlefront. Look, I don't care about it. I don't shill for no company. You don't hear me defend. You've never heard me defend EA ever in your life. I just said if they make a game out that I like, I'm gonna buy it. That's it. That's not shilling. That's just I don't care about your feelings. That's what that is. I don't shill for you. Sorry, bro. But anyway, you already know who I am. My Darksiders 3 impressions will be up tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. So if you live on the or at the West Coast, wake. That will be like 6:30 for you. Wake up early so you can watch my impressions. It's important.
Wow.
No,
it's important that you wake up that early so my video can get a view. And then y'all can learn about the game too. But yeah, make sure y'all.
Is it edited? You got like cool editing and stuff like that?
Oh man, all that 360 no scopes and all that good stuff.
That's the kind of videos I watch, man.
Oh man,
the edited content, man, shows that you did some work. I like it.
Yeah. So and my review is going to be up later in the week because I'm pretty much already at the end of the game. I have one more sin to fight, and I think there's like one more hidden boss after the last sin. So
would you consider the game difficult?
It is.
Fuck.
So I know it.
Are you playing on apocalyptic?
I'm playing on the second to hardest difficulty. I did not play on apocalyptic. So here's what makes the game difficult. I'll just say this real quickly. I explain all of my impressions. There's no blocking. Okay, you can't block. She only dodges.
Okay.
And the reason like that's a little difficult is because the window is tight for dodging. So when you do a perfect dodge, then you can attack with a counter. But the window is just feels really small. I would say it's even kind of smaller than God of War's window. And it God of War's window for countering and dodging, that could be adjusted by certain things. But in this game, there's like one thing you can find that like opens the window a little bit to dodging. But overall, I would say it's just the dodging that makes it like really hard. Because at least Kratos, in God of War could actually block also. Sometimes, and this game there's no blocking at all. It's all dodging and offense. So yeah. Watch my first impressions tomorrow, and we'll catch y'all next week. All right, we out. Peace.
Bye.
No man.